Good evening, my teasers. How's everyone doing this evening? Hello there. Hi, Miss. Hi, Kiva. How are you? I'm happy to see you guys. How's your day been going? Pretty good. Happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. I'm not going to hold you guys long. Hi, Kisu. You're new. It's nice to meet you. Welcome to the chat. So, are you officially a teaser? If you are a teaser, if you are a new teaser, Woo Child, they'll show you. Hey, Mimi, how are you? How are you? It's so good to see all of y'all. Earlier, I tried to go on and I forgot I put it as unlisted. So I was like, okay, nobody joined in the chat, so let me just close it out. But then I decided to come back in and just do a video. And thank y'all for being here. I really appreciate it. Thanks, all my teasers. I'm not gonna hold you guys long, but I wanted to talk to you. I know a lot of my teasers are married already, and unfortunately, I'm not. Thank you so much. Hey, Charlie, you like that? It's for an old woman. It's for an old woman. I'm glad you like that. Thank you. I just wanted to change it up a little bit and, try to do a little something different. Represent that I am a grown woman. Hello. Hey, Noah Glow, how are you doing? Thank you for putting up your emoji. I appreciate it. Thank you. Let's give me one more minute, see if someone else is going to come out the bushes or someone else is going to join us before I get started. Because usually I have to repeat myself sometimes because everyone to start joining like right after a minute when I start. So everybody's doing pretty good though. Everybody's day is pretty good, going good so far. And then Noah Glow, I saw you on Instagram. I don't know how to work Instagram that well. Actually, Woo Child is teaching me. Woo Child has to teach me how to do all this stuff. So, I think I find it very funny because Instagram is what's on. And the kids said that Facebook is for old people. So now I have to move on to Instagram. Okay. Oh, okay. You've been relaxing all day. That's pretty good. I haven't been doing too much of anything. I was with my son most of the day, begging him to stay home with his mama. Run around the street all the time. Stay home with your mama. Sit down and talk to your mom sometime, Because if you don't get that child and mother time sometimes, it can lead them to do other things, Stay with your mom and let's eat and let's watch a movie together, So that's what we did. As long as I'm cooking, he good. So, yes. You don't? Oh, so good. Great. I'm not the only one then. Oh, guys. Okay, I guess we'll get started. So basically, I was trying to show, I was trying to speak to the teasers that are single. A lot of my teachers are married, like in the Noah Glow. She's married. She's a married woman. Goodness. And she's very lucky to be married. Congratulations for being married. But, some of us teachers were not married, So I was saying, what's going on? What's wrong with me? Is there something wrong with me? If anything, why I can't get a man? Have any of you asked yourself that? When is my man going to come along? Have anyone of you had to ask that question to yourself? If you have, put a 1 in the chat. Or am I the only one without a man? Oh my goodness. Is everyone married? Oh my God. That means I'm really stuck out. Is everyone married on here? I guess so, because I don't see any ones. Well, it's still just a few of us here, so I'm just waiting to get to Texas. Well, come on, Charlie. Come on, Charlie. You'll meet somebody here. Charlie. I'm always calling them females and females because these names are like men, male unisex names that I have in my chat. But oh, one, great, wonderful. See, I'm not the only one. So basically, I just wanted to kind of ask. I was asking myself, what's wrong with me? Is something wrong with me? Is that what's going on? Why I can't get a man? I'm not a bad looking woman, and I'm a decent woman. I'm smart. What's going on? And my husband, when I wasn't looking for a relationship, and I almost missed out. See, and I'm not really looking for a relationship. I mean, I'm not out there on the hunt, I would say. Excuse me, guys, my earring kind of came out here. I'm not on the hunt, because they say that God would send your husband to you. So I'm looking like, okay, Lord, when is he coming? Please, can you send him, God? Send him to me, No, I'm not on the hunt, like going to clubs and going to places where I think men will be at to try to get a man. No, I'm not doing that. I'm just living my life. Just living my life, So I kind of did a little research just to see, do we have a problem? That's other women that's not married. Do we have a problem? There's nothing wrong with you. I'm not married either. Yeah, me, and you are so gorgeous. Oh my God, you're beautiful. So I'm not the only one, He loves and he loves. Oh, yeah. So I just kind of went online and did just a quick run through to see, some information of what we can think, what we need to know as far as trying to find our soulmate, because we all want our soulmate, right? But guess what? There's a 1 in 10,000 chance you're going to find your soulmate. 1 in 10,000 chance of finding your soulmate. Isn't that interesting? Wow. So out of 1 in 10,000 men, we're going to find our soulmate. I was like, wow. So that goes to show you that no relationship is perfect, because all of these women that are married have not found their soulmate, I don't believe. Considering those statistics, they're sacrificing things, and they're, stand with their husband through thick and thin, marriages sometimes have problems, but it's up to you to work through it, And so I was like, so I see it's only a 1 in 10,000 chance of me meeting my soulmate. So let me just find someone that I can work with. We can work together and level up together. I always say that we can level up together. Also, stand by here. I just took a couple of notes here. It says here, how you know when you found your soulmate. It says, you found your soulmate when you accept the person as who they really are and don't try to change anything about them. When you accept them how they are and you don't try to change anything about them. You notice that a lot of times we try to change things in men when we meet them. You notice that we try to change things in them. Then that's not your soulmate if you have to try to change something in him. They're telling you that you need to, baby, if you're able to accept his flaws and his awesomeness, then that's your soulmate. That you met your soulmate. But a lot of times as women, we try to change them. We really do. And I put a 1 in the chat if you ever try to change a man. Because I know I've had to try to change a man. I try to change a man. Put a 1 in the chat if you've tried to change a man before. Change something about him that you really didn't like. Or, you really didn't, just too much, no, I need you to change that. Because I came from the corporate world. And when you meet, say, for instance, we like to get those rough, grungy guys, and that's what I like, And sometimes the rough, grungy guys don't want to go to a party and wear a suit and a tie. You get it? And so, yeah, I've tried to change a man. Put a 1 in the chat. I see that 1. Anybody else have ever tried to change a man his ways or his way of thinking or his way of existing, the way he eats, the way he keeps his clothes in the closet, the way he places his shoes on the floor, any little thing. Have you ever tried to change your man's ways? Yeah, it's the truth. And I know many more of you have tried to change your man's ways before, you know. I know it's fine. Any little thing, Some men like to bring out the jug out the refrigerator. Really? Get a cup. The hell you doing? Or they'll just toss their dish in the dish. It just depends in the dishwasher, in the sink. It just depends on the type of woman you are. But what they said is that if you accept his flaws and his awesomeness, then you met your soulmate. Stop trying to change him. The way you met him is the way he's going to be. So if you like that, if you love that about him, then you met your soulmate. But as far as trying to change him, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I also was thinking about, too, dating right now. Is dating safe right now for us? Considering all the things that's going on with women nowadays, all the crimes against women right now, nowadays, you have to watch yourself if you are trying to date someone. I would say, my advice would say, if you are on a first date with someone, I would drive my own vehicle. I would meet him in a very, very, very public place, when the notice was young. Oh, yeah. See? Yes, you know better now, sister. But but we learn though. We learn, Miss in the nose glow. We learn from our mistakes, and hopefully everything's going pretty smooth with you and yours. I pray everything goes smooth with you all. What can you do? It's not. It's. I wouldn't say it's nothing out here. There are men out here. However, again, if it's not the type of man that if his ways is not the type of ways that you like, say for instance, he's an atheist and you love God, that's not going to work. You're not equally yoked. I don't want to marry a man that's not, that doesn't love God. I'm sorry. I just don't want to do it. But you have your atheist that can find another atheist that they can marry. They are equally yoked. But I can't see a woman believing in God and a man not believing in God, or a man believing in God and a woman not believing in God. Because I know a couple like that right now. I do. And they do have problems. And they're not married right now. And I really don't think honestly, I don't think he's going to marry her because of the fact that he's a God-fearing man. Hey, Miss Kate, how are you? He's a God-fearing man. So I can't see him marrying her if he fears God and he loves God and she doesn't. This is one of my old coworkers. She doesn't love God. She doesn't think God is real. So that's not going to work. And you complain, and you're going to continue to complain because he loves the Lord. So I would say, honestly, move on. Honestly, I would say move on because he loves God. And if you can't convert and learn to love the Lord, he's not going to marry you because it would be fake, because you have to get married on the eyes of God. Right? So I was thinking dating can be dangerous sometimes, It can be exciting, it can be mysterious, What's this guy, I'm with? And they all act nice at first, right? Don't they? They all act so nice and, gentleman-like, and you're like, oh my God, this is gonna be my husband. He has a great job. Until you move in with him, most of the time, that's when you see that 360 come along. You see the real him, the real deal when you move in with them. So, I'm not saying that you have to be with someone 3, 4, 5 years before you marry, but what my advice is for me, I want to see how a man is like when he's upset with me, when he's mad at me. What's his reaction when he's mad at me? Like when he get pissed off at you, what does he do? Does he hit you? Does he create DV? Or does he walk out of the house, take a walk, and come back and say, I'm sorry, babe, what happened? Or is he just anals all our those, so acting like a little bee? You know how someone act like a little bee? Right. The representative. So, you know, you don't want no man to act like a little bee either. Some of them can act like a little bee, can't they? Yes, they can. And if that's the case, no, that's not for you. That's not your soulmate. Remember, your soulmate is the person who you can accept all of his flaws. He always throwing his shoes up in the corner. Oh, well, I still love him. I love him. Let me straighten the shoes out. You know? And that's a flaw for him. And you can accept it, then that's your soulmate. You know? Stuff like that. But when it comes down to dating right now, it kind of makes me nervous because of the IG model that time that went on the date with a young man who she thought was just the bomb, was just the she, She thought he was all that. And when she woke up, what happened to her? So I'm going to go ahead and pull it up. See if I can pull it up right quick just to show you, how dangerous dating can be. And a lot of you kind ladies probably have already seen this story. Pretty sure commentary have seen this story already. Just give me a quick second here and let me just pull it up. I tried to put it in a video clip, but it wouldn't allow me. Stand by. Oh no. Sorry about that. I actually have the picture here in my documents for you guys to see. I'm just going to show you a picture of her. And let me try to share my screen, please. Stand by. This is her. I don't know if you guys can still hear me. Look at her face. Do y'all see that? I want to see her face again. Did you all see that young lady's face when I shared the screen? Oh, no, we don't want to do that, baby. No. Did you all see her face? No, you didn't see her face? Okay, I'm going to try to share the screen again. Gosh, why is it one up? Stand by. I tried to share it. Let's see. Let's see here. Stand by. Why is it not letting me share it? I don't see that. Did you all see it that time? Because I shared my screen. Close all them windows. I don't have any more windows open. I only have one window open. Do y'all see more windows open right now? Because I only see one on the screen. Okay, I'm going to try it again. Let's see. It says I wanted to share my screen. Oh, I need to open it first, I think. Okay. Stand by. Share screen. Here it is right here. Okay, can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see that? Can y'all see this lady's face? Yes or no? Yes, thank you, Mimi. Now, this lady went on a date, first date with a gentleman. Okay. They met via Instagram, right? And he would always pose next to Bentleys and drink the finest champagnes and the Moets and all the, the glam and, the glitter, right? And she thought he had something. She thought he had something. So they decided to go on a date together, right? This young lady, prior to this happening to her, they showed them, like, you remember Snapchat? I don't know if Snapchat is still out, but they Snapchatted them in the back of a limousine. They were drinking. They were having a fantastic time. I had a video, but it had music in it. I'm tired of getting copyrights, okay? But this guy actually, they were drinking and just having a great time, smiling, cheese, and everything was wonderful. But this young lady right here woke up in the hotel room like this. I believe personally that he thought he had KILLED'd her. And that's why he left. He left her there. And she woke up just like that. Just like that. Now, mind you, she's an IG model. So I go to show you, prior to this happening to her, she was beautiful, right? She was beautiful. She was beautiful. First date. He did her that way. Now, what caused this? She can't even remember this man beating her. Isn't that something? Amnesia. He must have hit her so hard until she just had amnesia, like she could not remember. Or maybe they were drinking so heavily that, she probably was under the influence and just could not remember. But he beat the heck out of this girl on the first date, left her in a bloody hope. She thought when she woke up and she saw the sheets bloody, you know what she thought, right? She thought she was on her cycle. She didn't realize it was coming from her face and her head, her body, on the first date. So that's why I was like, is it safe to date right now? You see what I'm saying? Is it safe to go out with someone? And they were laughing and smiling and cheesing and having just a great time. Looked like they were having fun. And I'm sure she thought she was having fun until they got into their hotel room. They caught him. They caught him. And what he tried to do was lie and said that she had stolen money from him. And she had to, okay, if she stole that, don't you think she'd be gone? Why would she steal it and stay? Right? Why would she take something from you and stay there with you? And come to find out, he also had did another young lady, his child mother, like kidnapped her and did all kinds of stuff, allegedly, beat her down. He was just sicko. He was a psycho. And when you look at him, you think that, oh, he's good looking. He's fine. Yeah, she lost the memory to where she couldn't recall what happened to her that night. Only thing she recalls is them being on a date. That's it. But it was worse than that. She thought she was on her cycle, guys. But she didn't realize it was coming from her face and her body. It looked like he just pounced and pounced and pounced on her. There's no, that's why I'm kind of scared to go out with someone. That's why I say if you are going to go out with someone, drive your own vehicle. And you need a little sister. I know a lot of y'all like Mace, but you need a little sister nowadays because you don't know who it is that you're with. You don't know who it is that you're with. You don't know this person. All men act great when you first meet them. Hi, unapologetic goddess. How are you? I'm going to show you the picture as well, unapologetic goddess. We're talking about dating and, first dates and what can happen to you on a first date. And we're also talking about trying to meet your soulmate. But we know he wasn't her soulmate. We know this. And always drop and share your location. That is a good idea, child. Let a friend of yours know. And I have a story for every single thing, right? Quick story. Girlfriend of mine, we've been knowing each other a long time. She actually allowed this younger girl to stay with her for a little bit because she just had a baby. She was homeless. And so she allowed her to stay with her for a while. Well, the young lady wanted to go out with this guy, but she wanted my girlfriend to go with her. Graphic images, okay? Type something for me. So she wanted this guy, she wanted my girlfriend to go with her. I know, isn't it sad how we cannot even just be loved and made love to without being hurt or harmed or think we're going to be hurt or harmed? It's sad. So my girlfriend, she wanted my girlfriend to go with her, and my girlfriend was like, no, I want to go. It was two guys in the truck. They were in a Navigator, and they had Kentucky license plates on them, okay? So what my girlfriend did, you know how we used to do it back in the day, write down the license plates. If you with somebody and you don't know them, write down the license plate. So my girlfriend wrote down the license plates, color of the truck, everything. So her friend girl went. She kept her baby while she went. And the next thing you know, around 1 o'clock in the morning, GUN shots rang out. So everybody woke up. Everybody woke up and they heard her say, please, please, no, don't do this to me, please. And they could hear the shots, okay, rang out. And it was her. It was the young lady, my girlfriend's friend. She was only 24 years old. And I said, why did they bring her all the way home to do that to her? If it was them. But most likely it was. Maybe the friend told him, you know what? Get out and go do her before she tell. She probably told him, no, I'm not going to tell whatever they did to her. She probably was able to, make them believe that she wasn't going to tell what they did to her. I'm sure they did something to her. And so they got all the way home, and I do believe that one of them probably said, you know what, go do her because we don't need no drama later. She going to call the police. Go ahead and handle that. They waited till she got all the way home. And the neighbors could hear her saying, please don't. And then they heard it. And so when they got outside, she was already deceased. They tried everything to bring her back, but they couldn't. They did CPR. Shot her right here, point blank. Well, my girlfriend came. When the police were called, first thing my girlfriend did was gave them the license plates, right? To the truck. She said it was a black Navigator, Kentucky plates. Here's the license plate number. Police was so ecstatic that they had this license plate number, right? Well, license plates did not go to that vehicle. The license plate did not belong to that vehicle. So it was a dead end. It was a dead end. Now, they may have been from Kentucky, and they may have switched out the plates from Kentucky from another vehicle. Hey, Stacy, how are you? How are you? And I asked my girlfriend about a year ago because I hadn't seen her so long. But when I seen her that year ago, I said, "Did they ever find out who did this to her?" She said, "No, they never found out." But it was two guys. Thank you for the emojis. It was two guys. And I think they did something horrible to her. I think they probably, ran the crane, probably videoed her, probably did torture, probably did all kinds of stuff to her. And she probably just, made them, believe that I'm not going to tell, just take me home. I'm not going to tell. But I do believe that one of them said, go on out there and go get her. She going to tell. And that's what they did. She was 24 years old. So that's why I'm kind of leery on the dating, I think you should speak on the phone a couple of times. And if you're going to meet them, like I said, drive your own vehicle, meet at a Starbucks somewhere, coffee every now and then, make sure nobody follows you home. Make sure nobody follows you home. And sometimes you can lie and say you live with your whole family, your granny, your auntie, your mama, your daddy, your brothers. Yeah, we all stay together. We're a big family. We stay together. That way they won't think they can just come there, follow you there, and nobody be there. But I had to show y'all that because I was like, wow, first date, and this happened to this woman. The first date. She doesn't recall why he did that to her. He lied and said, he had so many different ways. He kept changing his story. He kept changing his story. Queen, how are you? He kept changing his story. And I'm just going to put this lady's picture back up here again for these ladies, just to see how dangerous it is, on a first date if you don't know somebody. She only met him. She only spoke to him through Instagram. Okay? Through Instagram. I forgot about what y'all said. Sorry. But she only met him. She only spoke to him through Instagram. Did not know anything about him. She just thought that she's supposed to go live the life because he was always by Bentley or, Maserati cars, drinking the finest wine. So she thought that she was hitting the lick. Sorry. She thought she was hitting the lick. But she took the licks. She took the licks. And again, when she woke up in this hotel room, she thought she was on her cycle, all the blood that was in the bed. And she thought maybe he left because of that. But it was from her body, her face, from him beating her. That's sickening. And it is some good-looking psychos. Remember that. The devil doesn't come ugly, does he? He doesn't come all like, with horns and ugly. You'd be like, oh, no, that's the devil. No, never. Remember that, ladies? It's usually the good-looking ones. That's the psychos. Did you know that? No, baby, you need empty nowadays. That's right. And get as much information. Do a background check before you the first day. That's right. And if they have a problem with you doing a background check on them, then it's a problem. It's a problem. He may try to tell you something that he did. Okay, yeah, I've been there. But did you? Okay, but I'm still going to check. I'm still going to check you. Because that's probably not the only thing you've done. And how long were you locked up again? I need to know these things. Because a lot of times these guys that come out of prison for years, doing years and years of time, sometimes they come out kind of off from being in there so long. And you don't want to put up with all that trauma while these, they post-traumatic syndrome. They most likely they have it, never tell them what happened to them in there, and then they're going to take it out on you. I'm not feeling that. And don't get me wrong, everyone deserves a second chance. It's just not with Marie. That's all. So yes, I was saying, dating can be just so, it can be exciting, go out to eat and, you with this new guy, he's good looking and so mysterious, but you want to find out what's going on, what's really going on. He says best in one of her videos, I'll never forget it. Flat out come out and ask them, do you beat women? You're absolutely right, Kiva. You can straight up ask them, do you beat women? A lot of them lie though, because I've asked, because I've been in DV several times, several times. I got everything I wanted, but was it worth it? Was the DV worth it? Me getting everything I wanted, house, car, but you gonna get your butt whooped? No, it's not worth it. I'd rather live like this than to be in a DV relationship right now. I'm telling you now, it's peaceful. Lynn T says, oh, gee, yes, especially with kids. I'm checking public warrants, criminal stuff on the court site. We're meeting in the public daylight first. Only way. That's right. Hey, Benzie, how are you? Yes. Yes. You put in the public site. Remember I was telling you guys when I went out with the young man and he was taking me down all these dark streets? Hey, Angel B, how are you doing? Hey, are you out of the place yet? Or are you still there? We pray for you. You doing okay? I'm going to show this one. Kisu says, I asked that question and you can tell by their body language if they're lying. It makes them uncomfortable. Absolutely right. It makes them uncomfortable. And then they look away. See, I always watch shows where they have the sign experts to tell you when a person's lying. You ever seen that on the news? They say the body language tells you. If you ask them, do you be with me? They'd be like, girl, nah. Why you gotta turn around, buddy? I need you right here. I ask you a question. Why are you looking all the way around doing 360 and then come back to me? Nah, girl. No, something wrong. That's right. Hey, Lenny, how are you doing? We just, good job. I'm feeling better, and thanks for the prayers. Yes, I'm so glad you're feeling better, Angel. I'm so thankful. We just waiting on baby doll now. We just waiting on baby doll. Just checking a couple of comments here. Oh, I'm shaking the head. Uh-huh. You see what unapologetic God says? Or while shaking their head, no, they're shaking it yes. Come on now, sister. That's right. Always tell, same characters, different face. If they can't look you in the eye, baby, no ma'am. Say it again, precious. No ma'am. No ma'am. No ma'am. No. Because I've been there. And I refuse to go there. Hi, Diane. I refuse to go there. No. Hell no. I'm not getting beat up no more. You gonna get it, buddy. I'm sorry. And this is a unisex live. This goes for the LGBT and heterosexual. Both sides of dating, okay? Just FYI. Because you can have a woman that's meeting up with another woman who's a psycho. If you date women, just a pure damn psycho. And we've seen it on the news with women going crazy over another woman. Yes. Made it too good to them. Yeah. She said, Lindsay says, right. And I think that when you leave that, you don't look back and you thank God for the discernment and strength to bring you through. Absolutely. Absolutely. I did. I mean, I could have had someone right now who had bank, baby, bank. Everything. But he liked to kick ass. And I went with it. Let's see what Angel B has to say. My ex tried with me years ago and he walked out with my pocket knife I carried in my pocket in his guts. Good morning. Come on, Angel B. We have to protect ourselves by all means necessary. I can have somebody right now with bank, but I'm not taking no more butt whoopings. Because I will be in where? Yell. Not jail. Yell. I can't do it anymore, guys. Angel B says, my husband's now 34 and never raised his hands or voiced me. I bet he hasn't. Can he still talk after you put it on him? I bet that motherfucker thought like that. I get some. Yeah. It's just ridiculous how these men are, and it's getting really bad. It's really getting bad to where you can't even date someone. And definitely you can't bring them around your kids yet. I'd rather get done up away from my kids. Because I had a girlfriend whose mom who met her demise in front of them when they were little. And my girlfriend, she's kind of off now from that. Her mom made them hide behind the refrigerator. And he did her mom. And that's sad. That's when we were little. Yes, Angel, blessings to you. And blessings to baby doll. Hopefully, baby doll, we're waiting on you, mama. We're waiting on you. Hi, pretty cool flamingo. How are you? Yes, we are having a great Saturday. We're just talking about dating and being careful and how do you know when you met your soulmate. And I'm going to repeat that about the soulmate, guys, since we have so many other new people that just came on. I just want to repeat what they say about that. When you know you've met your soulmate, okay? But before I do that, let's take a commercial break with the lip gloss, shall we? For She Who. I'm back. Just kidding, guys. So it says here, how you know when you met your soulmate. It says, you'll know you found your soulmate when you accept a person when you accept a person as who they really are and don't try to change anything about them. Loving someone or even liking them a lot is about giving them the space to be themselves. If you are perfectly happy with their flaws and their awesomeness, you have found your soulmate. Hey, Lindsay. Hello. So basically, they said again, if you accept their flaws and their awesomeness, if you accept what they do and how they act and everything, that's your soulmate. Some guys like to throw their shoes and clothes out on drawers on the floor in the bathroom. And, some women have a pet peeve about that. But if you love them and you accept it, you have pick their drawers and throw it in the dirty clothes, you love them. That's your soulmate. If you can accept that, But as far as DV now, you shouldn't accept that at all. Thank you, Diane. You shouldn't accept that at all. Now, let's get down to business, shall we? It says, how to find love. Because a lot of us women are looking for love. And a lot of us men are looking for love. This live is for men and women. And I need more men over here because I looked at the analytics and I noticed that over 90% of my audience is women. We need some men over here. We got some fine women over here, men. Y'all need to come on over. Got some fine, beautiful women over here. Y'all need to come on over. Ain't that right, Stacey? Thank you very much. It's actually kind of like a silver hair, white, silver. Mm-hmm. Represent this old lady. They said that old lady. But I'm not desperate, okay? But I do want to find love. I do. Hey, Eve. Put in a 1 in the chat if you're trying to find love. If you want love, if you want a partner, If you want a companionship, put a 1 in the chat. And while you do that, I'm going to read Lynn's comment. Yep, it's supposed to be easy. All I know, if you pray, just be real specific. The Lord will send you somebody. Sorry. Just be real specific. The Lord will send you somebody, but be real specific about. And he'll send you who you need to. Huh? Won't he? Won't he do it? See what Flamingo has to say here. First time seeing DV was 8. Oh my goodness, was age 16. Hear my neighbor screaming and help to save her. She's married, happy with 3 beautiful kids. I knew I wanted to help other women while growing up. Wow. That is awesome. Pretty cool, Flamingo. That's awesome. That is awesome. Put that up there. That is awesome. I want to find love. And I'm not desperate by a long shot. I can walk out the front door and meet a man, right? I can walk out the front door and get some D. Hello? But you want something real, you know? You want a relationship. You want companionship. And one day I want to get married and be able to have my father walk me down the aisle. I really do. But who knows? I may not ever get married because I'm not going to marry any damn thing. Yeah. I'm not going to marry anybody. Give them all of this for nothing? No. You're going to have to show me that you love me and that you are there to protect me and that you are there to be, that you love God. I'm praying on it. I'm praying on it. I look like I've been beat. Have skin cancer. Taking out my face. Yesterday, I have nice stitches in it, but I get blue. See, it's trying to take me. Y'all know Angel B is sick. If you look in the chat, Angel B is sick. And just please pray for her tonight. No, Angel B, we have not heard from baby doll, unfortunately. I pray she's okay as well. Okay? I pray she's okay as well. I pray that you'll be fine, but baby, you're still living, so that's a blessing. Houston Bread, how are you? So, before I start on the tips, I'd like to know, is there anyone out there looking for a relationship right now? And I'm not necessarily saying hunting for a relationship. I'm saying, looking to meet someone to be with. Me too, Angel B. Me too. Put in the chat, put a 1 in the chat if you are looking for a relationship, someone to be with, someone to hold on to, someone to love you, and someone that you can love. Put a 1 in the chat. And I know everybody in here is not married. Put a 2 in the chat if you just say, you know what, the hell with it. I'll be by myself. I'm done. I hear you, Allison. Me too. Put my little 1 in there. There go my 1. Anyone else looking for a relationship? Looking for a special person to spend their time with? Anyone else? I know it's not only 2 people in this chat that's looking for somebody to be with. See my eyes? Or maybe you just don't want to reveal it, and I totally understand that. So we're going to go ahead and move on. How about that? Okay, so right now I'm going to read off how to find love, 13 tips, guys, okay? It says, try online dating. Who's tried online dating? Have any of you tried online dating? I've never tried online dating. I'm scared. Yeah. Have anyone tried online dating? Oh, really? Okay, Sue says single. Hello there. Good morning. Hi, Sade. How are you? No worries. No worries at all. We're talking about dating and meeting our soulmates. Yes. Mimi said yes. Allison said no. I did, and it was a mess. Mm. Yeah, I'm scared to go online date. I ain't gonna even lie. He's a birthday. Say hello and welcome. Thank you for the support. Thank you, Diane. But met my hubby. Hold up. Lindsay said, but met my not hubby that way. Wow, you met your husband at all the online dating? That's awesome. And so everything's going pretty good, Lynn, since you met him. I have a friend girl that met her husband online. And he gave her, a fat rock. Woo! He gave her a fat rock so many times and never realized it. Wow, the world is very small, Lynn. She said they crossed paths so many times and they never realized it. The world is very small. Thanks for coming, Sade. Thank you all for coming. So we have a few people that have tried online dating. I'm kind of scared of online dating, but maybe Lynn can give me some tips. She met her husband there, okay? In my Texas accent. Let's see what the next one says. Zodiac compatibility based on science. The signs, y'all. If you're a Pisces or Virgo, I'm not sure about any of that. I don't know anything about that. Does anybody know about the zodiac signs and who you're supposed to be in yoked to, equally yoked to? Let's see what Wucha says here. I worked for a lady that met her husband online dating. She suggested it to her sister, and her sister met her husband on there too. Wow. Damn. I don't know. This is online dating. Diane Collins, I met my husband. Hold on now. Diane Collins said, I met my husband online for real. And 17 years later, still strong. OMG. I told you I had a girlfriend that met her husband. They have a kid. They have a big, huge, beautiful house. He's a workaholic. He's smart. He's a nurse practitioner. He put a fat rock. When I say that rock is a rock, I got to look about that round. Let me see it. Can y'all see that? Bam. So maybe I should try. Which sites are the good sites? Do you all know? Do you ladies know what sites are the kind of good sites that a single ladies can kind of go into and kind of take a look at? Like that, Stacy, at the oil changing place. Good morning. Yes. But see, I want the oil changer. I want the one who has his own mechanic shop, get dirty and grungy like that. Mechanics. I don't know what it is about mechanic or the light man. Oh my God. Caveman, yeah. But the electric man, oh yeah. That's marriage material right there for me. That's scary, crazy mofos out there. I know there's some crazy ones out there. But these ladies met their husbands online. They met their husbands online. And they're still going strong. And my girlfriend is still going strong. And he takes damn good care of her. I know another young lady. That's my soulmate. There will never be another him. And yes, my rock still shines. Left my ass out. The real though. Woo! Go, Dan. Go, Dan. He don't have no brothers. No brothers. Let's see what Miss Lynn said. She said, we talked online for a little over a month. He didn't meet my son for 6 months like that. I was super cautious. But he was who I prayed for, POF. And the eHarmony were good. Okay. POF and the eHarmony. I've never heard of POF. You will find a lot of same people use multiple. Okay. Got it. So eHarmony. How about Facebook killer was meeting females and killing them? Not safe. Whew, Lord have mercy. I don't think I would go on Facebook and meet now. Not one. And with the online, um, he got two brothers, Diane. They married. They married Diane. Yes. It is some psychos out there. It just so happened Diane and the other young lady, Lynn T, they were really lucky and they were blessed to meet their husbands on there. You know, plenty of fish. Oh, okay. Yes, I heard someone say plenty of fish. I yes, because I'm Charlie. Look at Charlie. Hi, butterfly kisses. Hello, gorgeous. How are you? Yes, I'm kind of sad. One single. One is single. LOL. Hmm. Snap my picture, Diane. Jeez. I'm just kidding. No, seriously. So, online dating, they say that's what's one of the tips to find your love, find some love. And then they said the zodiac signs. I don't know anything about the zodiac signs. If you're Pisces or you're Aries and which one combines, I don't know. Vogue. Is that a website as well, NT? Here's number 3, guys. Yeah, she's a woman. I know she's a woman. Um, the third one says, be at peace with your relationship status. Be at peace with your relationship status. Am I in peace? Yeah, Charlie's a woman too. Very blessed. Never had this man, but my prayer. I'm going to keep praying. But if our Kissy says, I am good, thank you. Hope everyone is enjoying their weekend. We are. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses. We are. It says be at peace with your relationship. Be at peace with your relationship status, meaning that I'm single. So am I at peace? I am at peace. However, I do want someone in the future. Like I said before, my dad leaves here. I want him to walk me down the aisle. I really do. That's my wish. I want my daddy to walk me down. Is that a new unit you're wearing? It is beautiful. Oh, thank you, Allison. Actually, no, it's not. It's not a new unit. I just pulled it out the drawer and said, I'm going to go pray today, silver today. Yes. Hi, Louisiana lady. Love Louisiana. Louisiana, man, they crazy. But I found that all the good ones were at work. LOL. Heard that, sister. At work. They were at work. Like that. Now, with the zodiac signs, guys, I couldn't give you any information on that. You have some people out there that know about the zodiac signs. Maybe we need to research that. Let's see what the next one says here. Explore different hobbies. Explore different hobbies. I had another girl, my old boss, she met her husband at a country western dance class. So explore other hobbies besides sitting in the house like we're doing. Maybe we should go, not bungee jumping or anything, maybe to shoot pool or something like that, or do some kind of different hobby, something that we usually don't do. Yeah. So it said explore new hobbies. So maybe we need to find something else to do besides sit in the house or go do the same old routine, Same old routine. Maybe learn how to shoot pool. I know how to shoot pool really good, but I can pretend like I don't. Bending all over. Shoot. Can you help me shoot? Flirting. Says I won't go bungee jumping, but it says explore more hobbies. So that's a good one. I like that. The next one says just get to know people with curiosity. Just get to know people with curiosity. Ask questions. Where you work? Oh, you work? Where you work? What you do for a living? Oh, that's great. Because I have no problem asking a person, where you work? What you do for a living? If they say they don't do nothing, then you already know to keep it moving, keep it a walking. Oh, well, I'm not working right now. I'm in between. Bye. Has to be working somewhere, you know. A man has to work. And we have a lot of women out here that go to work and they leave a man at home laying on their couch. And they still have to take their kids to daycare. And they have to ride the bus to work. And their men have a car. Yeah, it is. Let's look at some comments. Okay, rest, Angel. We love you so much. We love you so much. Rest, precious. Okay, guys, let's see here. Allison says, my children know a lot of astrology. Wow, can you ask your kids about the love? About love with the astrology? I love that color. It's cute. Thank you, Diane. I appreciate it. Bye, Angel B. We love you. Let's see what else we have here. Like people know my movies, finding the crazy goes good. Look what Lynn says. Watch Miss Marie be like them people on the Hallmark movies, finding her a cozy holiday man. You know, I'm tired of thugs. I can't even lie. I am. I want romance. I want passion. I want you to pull my wig from the back while I pull it from the front. You know, passion. Diane says, work, job, car, and a bank account. Good morning. Good morning. That's what they need to be with me, boo-boo. Charlie Kisu says, I like astrology too. You have to make a chart. Then what, Charlie? I mean, Kisu. Then what? Diane Carter say, laugh my ass out. And Wu Child say, thugs need love too, Marie. Girls loves thugs. Been that done it, baby. You know, thugs need love too. I understand. They do. But if they can be a thug and keep their hand off of me, hey, you got a good woman. You know, you got a good woman. But some of them thugs, they like to kind of fight sometimes, you know. And honestly, I don't like a man that drinks a lot. Well, they can drink, but they just can't act cuckoo when they drink. Go to sleep. Thank you. Drink and go to bed. That's what I'm talking about. Which is so funny. Thugs need love too. Diane. Diane said she laughing her ass off. Oh my goodness. You need to see who you're compatible with. That's right. I really do, Kisu. You need to do me a reading or something since you know about it. See what Lindsay say. They may be helping at the after school place or some community stuff like the donation center. Then you know they're about something. And that's something. You know, volunteering, you know, helping the children. Instead, I always want something for nothing. You have those out there. Sorry, guy. You have those out there. I always want something for what? Nothing. You always have them out there that want something for nothing. I wish I had merch for lip gloss. Kisu says, I know how to chart. It's not hard. You can do it yourself. Well, you're going to have to teach me how to do that, Kisu, for real. You got to teach us how to do that with the Zodiac. So far we've learned to try online dating, possibly. Hold on, Butterfly Kisses say something. You and your husband are truly blessed. Let's see here. She's talking to Diane. She said, you and your husband are truly blessed, said Diane Collins. I moved in with my husband at 14 and has been almost 30 years. And last summer found out I've been living a lie. Wow, you've been living a lie for 30 years, Butterfly Kisses. I always say, too, ladies, you never can know a man thoroughly. You never can know a man thoroughly. People say, I know my husband. My husband will never do that. My husband will never. Your husband can be a serial killer, child. And you'll never know it. You can never know someone wholly, 100%. You can never do that. Diane says, I tried to do the third, but child, I ended up having to get my matches and my gasoline at my ass off. So I left that alone. I heard that, sister. I'm sorry to hear that, butterfly kisses too. And so, and y'all not together anymore, butterfly kisses? Butterfly kisses, wow. You were very, very, very young. Very young. Oh yeah, I was out there young too. I can relate, butterfly kisses. I was out there young as well. Yeah, I was. So I can relate. Lindsay, y'all have some great information, great advice. I think when you love someone unconditionally, your eyes see one thing, but either rose-colored glasses. Rose-colored glasses. Hmm. Diane, never give your whole self to a man. It's sad, but you just can't. You hear that? Never give your whole self to a man. It's sad, but you just can't. Because it's going to hurt worse if he does something, if he cheats on you, or if the relationship ends. My mom always say, find somebody that love you more than you love them. And that's sad. You can't love each other equally like that because it hurts. If I've had a broken heart. I'm sure someone else in the chat has had a broken heart before. A broken heart is no joke. Oh, broken heart is no joke. And then T says, that's true. Nobody should be your everything. Nope, that's unhealthy. Absolutely. Oh, I have learned that. No one can be your everything because it would drive you literally insane as a woman. You know, can't have, your kids supposed to be your everything, not a man, your children. Good morning. You love, but he has to see what you see. And if he starts talking about other shit in the vision, red flag, come on now. What did it say? His flaws and his awesomeness. Don't start changing. Yep. Because we are nuttiers. Come on now, Lynn. Yeah. Stacy said, Wu Chiao. She says, a broken heart is worse than almost any physical pain. You sure right about that, baby? I don't know about how it works than having a baby. Oh, good morning. But it hurts. Broken heart hurts. It does when you're in love and your man, and especially when you get to the point as Mary J did. She said she was willing to share her husband. I always say that. She loved him so much, she was willing to share him. And he still didn't do it right. She was heartbroken. She had to go ahead and let it go. She tried to keep it. She tried to hold on, but he wasn't right. Everything she did, she said it's bad. She can blink her eyes. The hell you blinking your eyes like that for? She can turn her hair. Why are you doing your hair like that? You look ugly. Any little thing, he was on her. So we already know that it was over, And it hurts. Especially if you're married. I hate that the divorce rate is so high. I pray. I said, when I get married, I'm going to be dedicated to my husband, I'm going to be dedicated to my husband. And yes, I'm going to submit to my husband. However, it depends on how you describe submit, okay? I'm going to do my wifely duties. I'm going to be very domesticated. I'm going to do my part. But he better do his goddamn part too. Okay? How that work? Oh my God. I'm glad you love it here. Diane. People have died from broken heart. Right here is what I want to put. Right here. Kisu. People have died from a broken heart. Oh, yes. You notice when the elderly couples, when one of them leaves, the other one would go right behind them? Broken heart. And there's a word for it. There's a medical term for it. If anyone knows the word medical term of it, for it in the chat, there's a actual medical term for that, for broken heart. A broken heart. I'm so thankful my father didn't, but he was grieving my mom really hard. And I'm glad he has a friend now. I really am thankful he has a lady friend now who is helping him through that. You know, my sister and them, they don't like it, but I love it because my daddy kept having anxiety attacks and, he was grieving her. So now he's doing okay. It's a real thing. Yes. Listening she said, love is a dangerous game. Yes, love is a dangerous game. I don't know if y'all saw the video of the police officer lady when she caught her man with another woman. And he decided to beat her on her instead of his side chick. He began to beat the officer. Isn't that interesting? How you gonna beat your main woman up for a side chick? That goes to show you he don't give a damn about you, baby. That's how you know he don't give a damn about you. Yes, he beat up, paid for the girl to fly there and everything on her money. That lady, and the officer lady, the police officer, she was like, I take care of you. I do everything. I just gave your mama $1,000. This is how you do me? He didn't give a shit. He jumped on her for the side chick. And the side chick was telling him to stop. What are you doing? Side chick, you see what you're going to get. If you get him, you see what you're going to get. That's right. Crack is white. That's right. Go with Diane and say, I'll do my part as long as he does his part. But baby, your part starts falling apart, child. I don't know what to tell you. Come on now, Diane. Me too. I'll do my part as long as you do your part. And I'll work and I'll do, what I need to do. And see, when you meet these men, you got to see what's their expectation of their woman as well. You need to see what their expectation of their woman as well. And poor Clark and that you got Duke Worth. Again, that's true. If he'll treat the wife that he did everything like that, he would do the side chick worse. Oh, yes. See, first they start treating the side chicks good. The side chicks think that's what they want. Hi, Red 2, how are you? That's what they want. So, Red 2 say, I'm dedicated to my husband. I will be dedicated to my husband too, Red 2. If I get married, I will be dedicated to my husband. I will not cheat on my husband. Ever cheat on my husband. Because it would be under the eyes of the Lord. And you're in a covenant at that point. You're in a covenant at that point. So, like I say, I pray I can get married before my dad'll leave here. And I pray that it's the right person, I'm just going to have to pray on it. Yeah, baby, mama, number 3. Yes, I will be dedicated to my husband. Preachers say, what starts right, ends right. Just saying. And that's another thing. You sure right, man. It's how you start out with a man. It's how you're going to finish. If you start out paying the bill, get ready. You're going to end paying the bills. You're going to end paying the bill. If you start up in a restaurant and you say, oh, damn, I left my wallet. I can't pay for it. Guess what? You're going to continue to pay for the bills at the restaurant. If you start off, the way you start off with them is how you're going to finish with them. If you start off letting them cheat on you, then you're going to finish with them cheating on you. Start off letting them hit you, you're going to finish with them hitting you. You're right. Butterfly kisses. He said, I seriously felt like I was dying for months and still now at times. My 3 kids and 2 grandbabies are my blessing. My husband has always worked away, and I had no idea the camps they stay at hire working. Everybody got the same. They just work in a different way. Find somebody with some scruples. That's right. Find somebody with some sense. But see, We always think that we found that person with the sense. You notice that? We always think we found somebody with some sense until they start tripping. We don't know until later. What y'all say, child, when Betty Wright said a piece of man is better than having no man at all, I knew at a young age some women was crazy as hell. You right, y'all. Girls allow drug use and once started drugs at once a nightmare. Wait, girls allow drug use and once started drug use. It was a nightmare. Many times I thought he was going to take my life. I tell people that all the time, butterfly kisses. I don't know I can put that up there. But when you find a man that is so great, and my co-worker same thing, her husband was like the top exec for Kelsey Sebo Clinic, and I know y'all heard of them. He was a top man. He got terminated. You know why he got fired? 2 of the women were fighting in there over him. 2 of his co-workers. Now, mind you, my friend was his wife. He had 2 women at the job fighting over him, right? So they terminated all 3 of them. He lost that good job. But then she found out that he was doing something else. He was using. And baby, when I tell you, this man went from looking good as hell to looking like an old 99-year-old bald-headed dog-looking man. That stuff turned him over. Guess what? He's now in prison for robbing banks. Her husband is in prison for robbing banks after getting on it. So butterfly kisses, I know. They can be something else, baby. I'm tight. I'm not the clean up woman type. Me either. But you got him out there. Because what the man does, he'll go tell the side chick everything you're not doing. And she tries to do it and do it better than you. You get it? You know, say bitch, you don't want to go down on him. She'll tell him, he'll tell her she'll never go down. She'll try to suck the skin off of it, okay? But he still don't go nowhere. And if he do go, guess what? Then you'll see what you asked for, you have received, honey. Now you see why that wife didn't go down. Okay? You see. I think we're hoping there. I think deep down we're hoping they'll get their ish together or we can tweak it a little bit. But we may say, oh, it's not that bad. What the thing said at first, it said, if you can accept all his flaws and his awesomeness. See? But again, we can't know this. We can't know this in advance. This stuff's happening later sometimes, you know? And you can't wait 5-10 years to marry a man. You get it? You can't know this at the time. You know what? Background check. How about a goddamn polygraph test? How about that? Have you ever hit a woman? Have you ever cheated on a woman? Would you cheat on me? How about that? I think a polygraph test would do some justice too. Good morning. Yes, Linty, you are so right. You know, we always think that we can change them. But it says when you get married that you have to go through the good and the bad, you know, through the good and the bad, you try. You know, sometimes some things you can get past, but some things you can't. Not DB, you can't. And not users, you can't. And not users, you can't. No. They have to do that for themselves. No, you don't want nobody that's using, and you don't want nobody that's knocking the hell out of you. I'm sorry. The first thing I'm saying is they say, I'm so sorry, baby. I'll never do that again to you. I've always heard that. And I always went back like a dummy. Money was talking, the bullshit was walking for me at that time. But I got scars to prove it now. I got scars to show it. Red 2 says, sometimes you have to do his part. Sometimes you have to do his part. He's sick. I'm bringing home the money, and he treats me like a queen. He worked for 36 years altogether. Now, Lynn, Miss Red T, I don't have a problem with that. Does anybody else in the chat have a problem with that? Her husband worked 36 years. He's sick now. That's a wife. Look at me looking over there like evil. That's a wife. And as his wife, I would have no problem doing that for him. Making sure he's okay. I'll go to work and make sure he's at home, make sure he's getting healed and he's getting his medicines and stuff like that. He worked for 36 years. He did it. He did his part. No, I don't have a problem helping my husband if he's sick. No, especially if he treated me right. So, Miss Red T, with you on that? Butterfly Kisses said, wow, funny you say that. I just reported my husband's company to OH&S, and he's going to lose everything. I only did that because they're putting other lives at risk daily. Phew. Oh. Like that, huh? Butterfly Kisses know what she doing. Huh? She know what she done. She ain't doing it for nothing. She's not doing it for nothing. She's not. That's what I'm going to say on that. And no girl cried when he said that to me. Red 2 says, Marie, I went through hell and damnation. Wasn't looking for a man. He fell right in my lap. That was from God. That's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful, y'all? He fell right in her lap. Wasn't looking for no man. I'm here at home all the time. But I need to start getting out. How am I going to meet a man if I never go anywhere, right? Congratulations, Red 2, and in the No Glow, and with child. Yeah, some just too bad and are deal breakers. Yep. Queena says you got a real one at In the No Glow. Red 2 too. That's them vowels, Red 2. That's what Lynn T said. That's them vowels, baby. And the No Glow say nope. And the note says she truly thanks God for her husband. I don't blame me. I would thank him too. I would thank the master too. For better or for worse, through sickness and health. Yeah, I would do that with my husband. Butterfly Kisses says, I encourage all women/men to talk. For 15 years, I never said one word, and I can't get those years back for my kids, myself, and the guilt is overwhelming. I thank and I commend you for having these conversations. You're very welcome, Butterfly Kisses. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Each marriage has its own issue. Nobody can talk about the next person's marriage. Nobody can say a damn thing about your marriage. You know, nobody can say shit. Because we're just outsiders looking in. We don't know what's really going on behind those closed doors. Right? Right. E. Monique says, I agree, and sickness is an exception to the rule. That's just life. Yeah. And where too, let's see what she says here. And be careful what you pray for marriage. For marriage, it's not easy. It's give and take. And sometimes you just want to take, but no, it ain't right. 20 years have been mostly good. Cheating is a deal breaker. Cheating is a deal breaker for Red too. Well, y'all, thank you, Marie. Why are you thanking me, mommy? Thank you for being the best damn moderator I ever had in my life. These YouTube screens, how are you? Good morning. Good morning, YouTube screens. It's morning time where she is. Good morning. It says, I'm sure y'all got a Christmas parade or something, girl. You always look great. Put on your fur and go out there. Not yet. When Christmas comes, ain't that the truth? You really don't know. These YouTube streets, hey there. That's what a Woo Child says. And Noah Glow says, yep. Butterfly Kisser says, that's how I feel, Marie. My oldest is 24 years old, 19 and 14. And the only time I have ever been away for more than a couple of hours was when in the hospital giving birth. I could even imagine dating. I have to heal. I have healed. I can imagine dating. I can imagine dating. She said, first, because I would never want to bring toxic baggage to another person's life. That's right. I know one thing, nobody not coming here unless it's going to be my what? Husband. Yep. Lynn T said, yep, Red too. You got to find out what the other person considers cheating too. If it doesn't line up with what you expect, they not it. Because some men think that being online and just conversating is not cheating. Bullshit. Because it's going to lead to something else. It's going to lead to something else. It's going to lead to something else. We know this. Some men think by them looking at another woman and talking to her on the computer and she's overseas, it's not cheating. It's cheating mentally. Next thing you know, you be flying your ass over there and I have to come over there and fuck you up. See? So yeah, I think that, it's about respect. Reggie said, oh, he knows. Not to fuck with her. Yes. This is a great conversation, ladies. Very great conversation. Wouldn't you agree? Let's see what else they say here. They told us to explore different hobbies. Get to know the person. They say take care of yourself. Huh. Y'all hear that? Hi, Bellas. Where are you? I miss you, Bella's World. Yes, YouTube screens. Cheating can be mental and physical. That's what I was saying. Next thing you know, he'll be flying over here or he'll be going over there. That's what's going to happen. That's what's going to happen. The next thing it said is to take care of yourself. I guess you're trying to say, keep yourself beautiful and looking good. We do that. We do that. But we still don't have a husband or a good man. But we do that. Nancy says, my guy is so southern and sometimes his kindness is perceived as flirting to females that aren't used to it or having a door held for them. I did have to tell him some chicks don't care, ring or not. Sure right about that. I want a southern one too. Nancy, hello. So glad to see. I'm so glad to see Bella's World too. I'm so glad to see her. Hey, my Bella's World. How are you? I hope you get off soon. If you're off, I hope you're off already because I know it's December now. She's tired. Yeah. She works so much. But they said to take care of yourself. Keep yourself up. Bella's World said, I want to date, but I got trust issues. Who you telling, Bella's World? Shit, I think we all got trust issues. Some of us, I would say 80% of women have trust issues because we've already been cheated on before, and I mean, I'm not going to go to the extent of trying to look at his phone all the time or call him every 5 minutes, 10 minutes. I know I'm not like that. I am not clingy. You can feel it. It's a woman's intuition will tell you when your man is cheating. God gave us that gift. Oh, yes, he did. He gave us that gift. Linty said, but point is, he trusts me and I trust him. That's the point. Yes, girl. He can corn fed. He Yes, girl, he's corn fed. I heard that. I love them broad shoulders ones pick you up and flip you up and down. I want you to stop laying because I'm getting jealous, okay? Stop. Guys, Diane, if you're still here, please, brother-in-law, thank you. I like that, Linty. I love that. I know I'm a thick girl. See, I want somebody who may pick my fat ass up. Exactly. My last relationship, that could have been a lifetime movie. But I know the right one will come along eventually. Yeah, he will, Bella. Butterfly Kitchen say, trust your intuition, ladies, and have a life of hobbies and time for yourself. It's mind blowing to me how many women don't care. How many women don't care if a man is married? I would have bet a million she would never cheat. Isn't that so? That's sad. Thank you, Red Too. It is a great conversation. But I'm not down with the side chick status. I'm not down with that. And you can tell when they married. Stop faking like you can't tell if you're married, okay? You see what I'm saying? Stop fake. Don't fake like you don't know they married. You know when you can't call his phone, or his phone is always off when you calling him and he ain't with you. You know if he can't come see you damn near every day or spend a night with you, okay? You know when a man is married, okay? So don't go fake it. I ain't know. You knew. And I would know if a man is married that I'm dating. I would know. And I would dismiss that ass real quick. Uh-huh. The right man at the right time will come along and you will instinctively know to trust him. That's what YouTube Street says. That's great advice. Thank you, YouTube Streets. I want to take that advice as well because I'm looking. I mean, I'm waiting. These YouTube Streets, that's what I hope for. Me too. Nancy say, I don't have a girl yet, but I told my dude, you better tell her she's smart just as much as she's beautiful. Because then some little ugly boy gonna take advantage. That's right. Where to say, Marie, if I caught him cheating, he'd be Where to say, Marie, if I caught him cheating, he'd be flying. Him and her straight to Jesus. Oh my God. Oh man. Miss Red 2, we need to make that as merch. Go back to work, precious. I know I can be a handful. I love you, Bellas. Yes, this woman conversation. This is woman's conversation. I love it. That's right. Red 2, we need to put that on a coffee cup. If I caught him cheating, he'd be flying, him and her, straight to Jesus. Girl, straight on to the good Lord. Girl, that would be great, Red 2. That would be great. Oh my God, I love it. And it's so funny to me. Oh my goodness. Which I make sure you put the PayPal and everything up there too. Let me know if I need to click on it. Bella, leave it to universal timing. When we push it, we get it the wrong one, hon. Yeah, it's true. And you can't force a man to love you. You cannot force a man to love you, hon. No. It has to come naturally. Just because you can pop it on them and everything, that is nothing. The relationship is not all about that. It's about mental and physical and emotional connection. Not all about that down there, okay? Just FYI, ladies. Think you got that good. So what? You got the good. But this other woman may have the good, the mind, the body, the spirit, so everything else he wants. So that's what you want your man to want you at. That's what I want my husband to do. I want him to love me for my mind, my spirit, my body, my soul, and the good. Okay? Yes. Yes, this is a one. Yes. I want to come through to show love. Thank you so much. Make sure you hit the like button, ladies. Please step out and hit the like buttons. We really do we really would appreciate it if you would hit the like button. Please hit the like button because that's going to put me in the algorithm, you know. I get a lot of views sometimes, but I don't get a lot of likes. I would love the likes. Please step out and hit the like button. Step right back in into the church. Look, Butterfly Kisses says, Bella's World, I'm so sorry. I started writing in a journal about 11 years ago. These were so insane. It even had me convinced nobody would believe me. I know I'm using that journal and writing a book. That would be great, Butterfly Kisses, you write a book. That would be so awesome. I would read the hell out of that book and I would promote it. Sure would. Then T said, Yep. See, everybody got the same stuff in their pants, just work it differently. Gotta have scruples, L. Left my body. You're right. You gotta have some sense. You gotta have some sense. Just because you got that don't mean nothing. And I already told y'all that don't have a face on it, so they don't give a damn. Mm-mm. Yes, butterfly copy. I would love a side copy as well. Butterfly kisses. I would love a copy as well. Yes. Okay, where to? Girl, where to? She says, I'm a medical professional, and before my husband, my baby's daddy cheated, stole my money, took my car, and I was so stupid I had no idea he was on crack. Damn near killed me. I do not. I don't. I don't. I don't want no drug head. Lord have mercy. I really don't. I don't. And honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you. I really don't like I was just saying earlier, I really don't like a man that drinks a lot. He can drink, but not too much. I don't want a man that's an alcoholic. I don't want an alcoholic. That's out of the question. I don't feel like going to no a meetings with you and nothing. Okay. And I don't need you drinking and acting a fool with me. I don't need that. Now, if you can drink and be sensible, when you drink, you're supposed to be jolly. Everything's supposed to be jolly when you drink. Let me get my cord. Look like my computer trying to go down some. I think the battery. Stand by. But just in case, guys. There we are. When a man drinks so much, okay, man can drink, but I don't need him acting crazy when he drink. I thought that when you drink, you're supposed to be jolly, happy, having a great time. But you have these men that get violent. They're violent drinkers. Next thing you know, you getting your behind tore up for no apparent reason. So, it was hard for me to date another man that drank because I used to date one that was an alkie and he got on my damn nerves. He did. He got on my damn nerves and I couldn't do it anymore. I was like, oh, hell no. But you can have the money, keep your money. He put $5,000 on the table. He's like, here, baby, go shopping. I said, no, take your $5,000 and buy. It's called a peace of mind. A peace of mind. I couldn't do it anymore. I just couldn't. Say I'm crazy for not taking the $5,000. I don't care. I want peace of mind. That's what I wanted. And I love it. She said, don't know if I'll ever publish it because of my kids. Grandchildren don't need to hear. Really? My dad thinks I should as well. Thank you. You should. You can do it like an anonymous or something. Can't you do like a book like anonymous writer? That's right. Come on, Nancy. Right, there it is right there. I don't want to babysit you. I don't. I don't want to babysit you. I don't have time to be dealing with no fool. No men falling everywhere, stumbling, got to put them in the bed, take off shoes. I don't have time for that. No. Not looking for that. Now, if you can drink with some sense, we can have a get together. I'll be looking at that kind of stuff as my future. Having get togethers, people coming over, we're eating, they're drinking, they're having a good time. Everybody goes home. I wash the dishes. Big Dad in the bed, probably halfway knocked out. Going there to see my husband. Hi, DJ Natch and Jack. How are you? And, just live life. But without all the extra drama, that's what I'm looking for. YouTube streets say to that shit, but I bet it's made you stronger woman and getting through it and coming out the other side, independent and determined to live your life, your terms. I know that's right. Boom. Hello. Hey, my Nashville. Then he said, yeah, I dated a good dude, but he drank like a fish. When he wasn't working, I'm sorry, let me have that again. When he wasn't working, he drank so he wouldn't dream. He was abused, and his abuser used to go into his place of business. Oh my God, it's sad. You know, you 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 got to know those things beforehand. I would want to know that beforehand. If you don't want me, hold on. Bread 2 says, if you don't want me, my mom and dad taught me how to walk. Good at running. And she said, good at running too. Bread 2 got some great advice, doesn't she? If you don't want me, my mom and dad taught me how to walk. Good at running too. Chow. I know how to go yow. Oh, I learned how to go yow. I'm fast too, Red. Yow. Yeah. Therapy is nothing to be ashamed of. Really, Norton? Therapy is nothing to be ashamed of or embarrassed of. Nothing too good comes from alcohol. Nothing. Nothing. And then, they get sick when they don't have it. They literally get sick, physically get sick when they don't have a drink. They have to wake up in the morning to have a drink. Who has time for that? I don't have time for that. I just don't. And I never want another alcohol in my life ever. Go your ass to sleep. I just don't want to do it. It took me a long time to date a man that drank, a very long time. 100% that cricket get evil. Oh, yes, it is. Last July, we lost our dream home. He took all the money. My vehicle, I had no one pick. My mom, no baby. I'm telling you that stuff there. I told you my parents don't. I pray hard. Now my dad don't even smoke cigarettes, okay? Because the master took my parents off of that. And my mom's gone now, but she was off of it before she left here. Oh, it's called prayer. Prayer. And I prayed on my channel. I said, Lord, get me to where I need to be at. And my subscribers are going up. You hear me? They're going up because he know I'm dedicated and he knows this is what I want. And what you need me to do, God, just ask me, answer me what you need me to do. All I do is try to share what I have. And, faith without works is nothing. You know what they say? Faith without works is nothing. Excuse, yes. It did make me stronger, my love. I know it did, Miss Red too. But Miss Red too, we're gonna put that on our merch. Okay? We're gonna have to split the proceedings with you with that one, ma'am. Yup. I love Lil T's accent. I had no idea how expensive that habit is too. Yeah, it's very expensive. And then they get so bad. You have people out there that get so bad that they'll drink the actual alcohol, rubbing alcohol, if they don't have money to do it. They would drink actual rubbing alcohol. Yes, they will. Yep, thank God we're released from that. Thank God. I'm so glad to see Nashville too. I love Nashville. I love all of y'all. I'm so glad to see Butterfly Kisses here as well. University with Marie, there is quite a large group of friends I met here, and they would be so thankful to be here. I was never allowed as M or I have my own channel on this topic. Wow. I saw that on intervention. Mm-mm-mm. Hey, Eve. Eve is saying something. I dated a nice, cute, successful guy who was an accountant. Oh my goodness, I'm an accountant. And owned a little nightclub until one night he peed all in my bed. He peed all in my bed. He drank too much. It was embarrassing. Did y'all hear that? Oh, girl, that's what alcoholics do. Men that drink too much do. Who has time for that? To have to go wash their sheets and their mattress behind your overgrown ass. Who has time for that? Who has time for that? Who? Red 2 says in Butterfly Kisses, I'm so sorry, baby. I pray that you prosper over and beyond. Yes, Butterfly Kisses, I do too. And you need to publish that book. See if there's a way you can do it anonymously. Excuse me. Rubber sheets. Right, Lindsay? That's what they need. Rubber sheets. Alcoholic gas. I can't, I'm serious. It took me a long time. I say, how much do you drink when you do drink, buddy? Know that you got a beer. Do you have to have one every day? Because if they have to have a beer every day, alcoholic. I don't give a damn if it is a beer. Alcoholic. That's a big Southern no, ma'am. That's right, Lynn T. And I'm from the South. Butterfly Kisses said, thank you, Red 2. Sincerely appreciating you. Yes, I love Red 2. She is so intelligent. She has a lot of knowledge. All of you ladies have a lot of knowledge on here and so intelligent. Thank you, Nashville. Thank you so much. Thank you. You always say my little pretty. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. Thank y'all. I went a different color. I said, I'm going to go in there with that silver hair on the ass today. You know, I'm an old woman, so I'm going to look like a little old woman today. Yeah. Yes. AKA, oh, hold on, I got to find Butterfly Kisses thing so I can take it off. Sorry. Butterfly Kisses. We love you, Butterfly Kisses. We sure do. I love all y'all. Let's see here. Thank you for the compliment. Thank you very much, child. Butterfly Kisses says, Nancy say classy group Heller. Yes. Everyone that is not receiving your notifications, try unsubscribe and then subscribe again. Please put it to where you can receive our notifications so you can see us when we come in. When me, Wu Child, and Diane come in the house. Let's see here. Monique says, and I didn't have the heart to tell him he had peed in the bed because he didn't even remember, although I had cleaned him up. Yes, he was out. Oh, girl, no. Yes. How long did you stay with him, Eve? Did you dump him then or you stayed a little bit longer? Hit him with the grown folks' hair. Hey, grown folks city, how are you doing? Because I'm in a man. I love your intro. I told you. I'm going to learn the words to it. Next time you come here, I'm going to sing it. How long did you stay with him, Eve, after that? No problem at all. Okay, Red 2 says, Marie, if people knew what kind of conversation we were having, it would be so many truthful people here, you would crash YouTube. Baby, they need to pass the word. They really do. Pass the word, baby. Pass the word. Share the video if you're a content creator. Pass the word. Grownfield City, it's so good to see you here. It is so good to see you here. I'm so happy to see Red 2 too. I am so happy. I missed you, Red 2. I miss you so much. Nancy is my Southern girl like me, Southern Belle. See, y'all, like it's raining outside right now. I don't got no man. Sometimes I feel lonely. I'm not going to lie. Sometimes I do feel lonely. You know, I have my beautiful children, but I'm talking about as companionship, you know. She said she stayed a little bit longer, LOL, but not long. Trust me. I know that's why I would have told him straight up, you pissed on yourself. You know, they your nasty bastard. If he ever said something negative, just bust him on down. You should have took a picture of him. You should have took a picture of him and say, yeah, here you go, right here. You pissed on yourself. You pissed on yourself. DJ Nashville says, I am a former alcoholic, and it is a horrible nasty. I don't want to put that there. It's a form of nasty disease. I heard so many people, I would not be here today if the Lord had not delivered me. Hallelujah. Nashville. Hallelujah. You know, Nashville, when I was younger, I would drink like that. I would drink like that when I was younger because I was so depressed as a young woman. It's very depressed as a young woman. And I would drink and drink, go out and party and drink and just drink till I just fall out. Come on, just boom. One time the police stopped me. And I said, okay, I'm going to jail today. But I was so fine then. He escorted me home, y'all. He followed me out with his police car. Thank goodness I was fine then. But he told me, don't you ever do that no more. And Nashville, I think it's awesome that you are over that. I really do think it's awesome because it's very hard. And you know what? People don't know. Excuse, I'm sorry for matter. People don't know, Nashville, that is the worst withdrawal you could ever have. It's alcoholism. It beats heroin, the other stuff. It beats that. The withdrawals. They hurt. I heard about it. My uncle would get sick, shake. Oh my God, pee on himself, everything. He was trying to get off of it. He really tried several times. And I heard it hurt so bad. So I commend you, Nashville, for getting past that. I really do. I commend you. And I'm thankful to God that you have done. You over it. I thank God. And I'm going to pray that you continue to stay over it. Because I know it's one day at a time. Then T said, yeah, but Miss Marie, the peace is so much better than any waste of space in your face. You sure right about that one, sister. Sure right about that one, sister. Yes, that's why I'm right now with the peace. That's why I'm right now with peace. That's why I'm right now with peace right now. Nancy said he would come to you. Marie, that silver is beautiful. Thank you, Miss Red too. Thank you so much. This used to be my main color at one time. Remember, y'all? Congratulations, Nashville. I'm so thankful for you. I am so thank you, the good Lord. Because it could be a nasty disease. It could be nasty. Just like the other stuff. But the withdrawal fact is worse, I heard. It's worse than that. So you know it's bad. So I'm glad Nashville made it through that. I'm so thankful. Well done, Nashville. Well done. Well done, Precious. Well done. Thank you, Red, too. Butterfly Kisses say, I thank you all with all my heart and soul. Yes, Red, too. I agree 100%. It was strangers on YouTube that truly helped and made me see I was not being a good wife. I was being beat, controlled. I had no idea. Butterfly Kisses. Seem like you're a beautiful person. And a lot of times, believe me, we all have been through that. Well, I'm not going to say all. I have been there. I've been there. I've been there, done a lot of shit. Especially with me. Especially with me. I told you, I heard my job popping. Fucking on my job. It's supposed to be wired. I'm going to let the doctor wire it. So now it pops. Sometimes it locks. You get it? TV and everything, I just don't want nobody to hit me because I'm going to let them know straight up from the door. You hear me? You're like what Red say? They're going to be flying on to Jesus if you hear me. You're going to be flying on to Jesus, sir. Because I'm not taking that no more. It says, thanks, friend. Withdrawal was a nightmare. I ended up in the hospital many times. Life is so much better now. I know it is, Nashville. I know the withdrawal is. My uncle was. He would get sick. He would shake. He would just, oh my God. Oh, I'm so glad you made it through it. I'm so glad, sister. I really am. I am so glad, sister. I'm so glad, Nashville, you made it through that. Thank you, Jesus. Butterfly Kisses says, identity, it's embarrassing because you think it's common sense. There she go. Think it's common sense. I guess I lost that too. A lot of women lose a lot of stuff, a lot of their self for a man. honey. A lot of women do, but I bet y'all won't no male. I won't. I don't care what no damn body say. YouTube Sree says, DJ, the worst part is it is legal to sell and buy. Buy it so people don't realize just how bad it is. So glad you decided to turn your life around. Stay blessed in your continual recovery. It never ends because, like she said, you have easy access to it. And thank God you have not went back to it. You have easy access to that. And the good Lord bless you not to go walk in there and get it. And I'm thankful. And I'm going to always, girl, I pray. I'll be praying for my teasers when they have issues. I pray. I'm so glad, Nashville. I am so thankful. Oh, I'm glad. DJ, Lindsay said, DJ, yes, baby. You are a walking testimony. You better walk in your purpose. Yes, DJ. Let me tell you something, DJ. If you were still there, you wouldn't have never helped me, sister. That's how I know you're not there. You're doing a great job, DJ. You're doing a wonderful job. And your love that you send me, the love that all my teasers send me, is very appreciated. It really is. It's very appreciated. Just know that. Whenever y'all send me love, it's greatly appreciated. And it's needed and it's appreciated. And I try to share, I have to, because it'll come back to me 10 times fold. So that's just how I do it. I'm sorry. I'm just not like any other content creator. Let's see here. And then to that country accent. Red 2 say, I miss you too. Dealing with these COVID patients and my people's gunshot wounds takes so much time, effort, prayer, and strength. I can come here and talk. Are you a nurse, Red 2? Are you a nurse? It's sad. They think it's a game. They think that COVID's a game, but it's not a joke. People keep thinking it's a game. It's not a joke. It's not a joke. It's real. People think that it's not real. Miss Red, they really think it's not real. They think that it's a hoax. Some people still think it's a hoax until they get it. And then they start begging for the medication. I know we're getting a little off topic here, but I'm just saying. Excuse my nose, y'all. Say a prayer. Yes. Thank you for joining us today. Let me see what you follow University. Instagram. Let's see here. Butterfly Kids, congratulations, DJ Nashville. You are a warrior and a queen. Yes, you are, DJ. You are a warrior and a queen. Yes, you are. And you are a blessing. All of you guys are a blessing. I think all of you guys are a blessing. I'm a blessing. So, hey, ain't nothing innocent about me. Good morning. I'm a blessing. Lindsay said, Butterfly Kisses, the point is what's done is done. You learn, you won't go back to that situation again. You share your wisdom with others. You won't settle. Quit besting yourself. Oh, quit beating yourself up, Queen. You made it. Oh, yes. Oh, yes, you got to stop that, Butterfly Kisses. And you need to write that book and you need to publish it. Good morning. You need to publish it. YouTube screens, just waking up in the morning. And Lynn, I think Lynn also is on a different time, schedule. I think she's overseas too, if I'm not mistaken. Oh no, it was Leonard. Okay, so Lynn T says, right. How much positivity and uplifting could you expect on the internet? This place is a safe, healthy space. Thanks, Miss Marie. You're very welcome, Lynn T. Thank you. I'm glad y'all all can join me. I'm so happy you all joined me. I got on here earlier and I noticed it was 0 coming in live. And couldn't find out I had hit unpublished. I said, oh, okay. oh Lord, nobody wants to see me today. So I say, let me just change the time. And I changed it. And then I saw it was unlisted. So I guess people couldn't get in. So my apologies for that. But I love talking about real stuff, real women stuff. And it's only been 4 months. I know I still have a time ahead of me. But I never give up. That's right. You never give up. Never. Never give up. DJ Nashville, I'm telling you, everybody just praising you and just telling you you're the best, and you keep it up, sister. You keep it up, sister. Please keep it up. We got you. And you know I got you in Nashville. That's great. I think that's awesome. Let's see your thing. Let's see it is on 4 months. DJ Nash was proud of you. Grown City says, yes, you are a blessing. Yes, she is, right, Grown City? Tell them alcohol. Baby, I know. Alcoholism is very dangerous. It can kill you. Okay? And the withdrawal, from what I understand, is not a punk. Not no joke. So I'm thankful you made it through that part of it. Then I'm sure you had to go to probably like the therapy and mental part of it, I'm sure. Nancy said, oh, okay, I get it. It's fresh, but girl, you only look back to say, thank you, Lord, for bringing me through. I truly do know how you feel. I'm sorry to say. I love Nancy. Is 7:30 p.m. Eastern. Oh, Eastern, okay. YouTube Streets, 8:30 a.m. Sunday morning for me. Isn't that interesting how it's 8:30 in the morning for her? Wow, that's just interesting to me. I like that, though. 8:30 in the morning for YouTube Streets. Nashville says, thank you all for your support and encouragement. All glory goes to God. It wasn't me. Alcohol is so addictive and so easily available. You're right. We just said that, so easily available. Society presents it as an image of alcohol that's false. Sad. It does. Like drinking be merry, and that shit is addictive. Alcoholism is addictive. Even though it don't taste good. Because I had a friend, a girl who's an alcoholic. I say, girl, I can't drink it. It don't even taste good. She said, I don't like the taste. I like the way it made me feel. That's what she told me. Because some of the shit she would drink, I'd be like, I'm like, how the hell you can drink that? Well, she would get down, baby. And she said she didn't like the taste either. She was just trying to hide something, cover something. That's all. Yeah. I'm glad you're doing well, Nashville. I'm so thankful. Butterfly Kitchen say, he just said to me and said, I see you. This is how crazy that whack crack has made him. How could he possibly see where I am on YouTube? So he's stalking. So you know what you need to do, Butterfly Kisses. Start with the restraining order and the stalking. Restraining order, peace bond. That way you be ready in case. Lynn T says, Butterfly Kisses, isn't it amazing the feeling of peace and not walking around on eggshells? OMG. Yes, I've had to walk around on eggshells. I haven't done that. And I had to watch what I say. Any little thing could trigger him. You have to walk on eggshells in your own damn house. In your house. Scared to say the wrong thing. Scared to put the plate the wrong way. Scared to, but not anymore. Not anymore. I am not afraid anymore. But I've been there on them eggshells, baby. Don't know what to do. Don't know what to say. You just want to try to do everything right. But nothing's ever right for them bastards. For a bastard, nothing's ever right. Remember that. For a bastard, nothing's ever right. Okay? Okay. Come on, Lynn T. Where 2 says no respiratory therapist working trauma. Oh, Lord, have mercy. Where are the damn respiratory therapists? What's going on? It's sad because there's so many people. And it's sad these people are not trying to do what they can do to help keep their bodies right. They think it's a game. And I know, Red, too, you working hard, sister. I know you're working hard. Lynn T says, see, I don't have any social media since my crazy ex. The judge had him get mandatory mental health classes and anger management. Isn't that something? I think all of them need to have anger management classes. I really do. Every one of them. And mental health too. And if they find them deemed to be mental, then they need to be placed into a what? Psych ward hospital. That's where they need to be instead of let out on the streets because they're going to hurt someone. I really believe that. Thus is the only thing I have. Yeah, Red 2, I know you busy, baby. She said, if you look up and see me, you have COVID. It's damn near too late. I'm in ICU or ED. Oh my God. See what she said? If you look up and see me and you have COVID, it's damn near too late. I'm in ICU. It's real. That COVID is real. Oh, yes, Lord, it is. Oh, yes, Lord, it is. And Butterfly Kiss said, Minty, is there a way through location or something on an iPhone where he can see what I'm doing, where I am? Not sure about that. Yeah, do you guys have the same phone plan? That's what Lynn T says. Do you guys, Butterfly Kisses, have the same phone plan? Are you still on his phone line? Because if you are, it's time to change phone, sister. Do you guys have the same phone plan, baby? Red 2 say, Lynn T, yes, friend. Lynn T says, if you have any other social media, most of the time your location is on, even when they say it isn't. What? I didn't know that one, man. Thank you for telling me. Check your apps at Butterfly Kisses. Check your apps, Butterfly Kisses. I love my 2-bedroom home my son and I have. I definitely don't miss fearing him walking through the door. Wow. That's awesome. I know you do love your 2-bedroom. Shit, I remember I had to move in a 1-bedroom, man. My kids, what? We were in a 1-bedroom. And guess what? We were comfortable as hell. I tell my kids, you got a kitchen, you got a bathroom, you have a living room to watch TV with, and then let me tell you what I had. I had a twin, a bassinet, and a queen bed in the room. You got your bathroom, shower. We good. We have a roof, children. We have a decent roof over our head. Yes. We have to do what we have to do as mothers. Yes. And I didn't have a problem with it. Waking up, turning over, looking at my kids. Didn't have a problem with it at all. Because that's who's important, my children. Not the bastard. Okay? Then T says he legit went to state mental health facility. Oh, yes, indeed. Oh, yes, indeed. Cool as hell. DJ Nashville says, at first I used alcohol because it was fun and I liked the feeling. But when I used it to feel numb, I was addicted at the liquor store at 8 o'clock and drank all day. It's no way to live. It is not a way to live. Because see, a lot of college students too, Nashville, like look at the young man that was a football player from the name of that college, the Aggies. Can I remember his name? Remember, I know y'all know what I'm talking about. He was one of the top fucking quarterbacks, excuse my friend. But he was a drinker. See, they used to have all those parties in college, and they would drink, and he was in a fraternity, and he became an alcoholic in college. So now he's not playing for any team right now. I believe, excuse me, he's playing for overseas. He had got a contract and everything. Blew it for alcohol. They even sent him to rehab. They sent him to rehab. Blew all that money for alcohol. So that goes to show you how strong the alcohol substance is. It's very strong. It's very addictive. And it's hard for people to stop because he had maybe a several $1 million contract waiting for him. But he could not just do it. He just couldn't do it. Couldn't stay away from the alcohol. Yeah. I'm so thankful. Hey, Allison. Allison Grayson. Okay, so she says YouTube streets. It's bad enough as an adult to be walking around on eggshells, but when you see kids do it, it breaks my heart. My aunt cousins lived like that for 25 years, shaking my damn head. Yeah, no, it's going to make my children work on eggshells. See, that's when I used to start. That's when I start scrapping, when it came down to my kids, period. Now, they never kids, because they probably knew they was going to meet their demise at that point. You get it? But, especially now, I better not ever have my children working on eggshells. Baby, quick, nib it. Quick. Quick. And that's sad. That is so sad. It's really sad. I feel so bad. You know, I'm very, very emotional when it comes down to the children. Wrongful City said I probably could use some of those classes myself. Yeah. We all can use some anger management classes and shit. Because, baby, fuck my kids. That anger will come out, honey. Okay? Now, lately, I've been letting a lot of people slide with stuff, basic stuff, a little bit of shit, But at first, you could look at me strange. I would just go off on you. Wow. Just do. Now it's like I'm grown, I'm a grown woman, You can't be doing all that stuff, just, I had to mature. Mimi says, thank you so much, beautiful Marie and sisters, for sharing your experience on this topic. Really glad I was here at 12:30 a.m. here in London. Blessings. Blessings to you, Mimi. You go to bed, girl. You go to bed, Mimi. Oh, my goodness. It's so great to have you. I hope you subscribe, and I hope you come back and visit with us, Mimi. Hit the like button. Everybody hit the like button so we can be up there in that algorithm. Lynn T says, Red too. Thank you for being on the front lines. Yes. Red too. Thank you for being on the front lines, because they don't give y'all enough. It should be nurse day, doctor day, every day right by now. It really should be. And they should be able to go into a restaurant and receive at least, if they can't get the food free, at least a 50% discount on their food, wherever they go. Because they are working hard, mad hard. So I commend you too, Miss Red too, for working on the front lines. So gosh, it's like we doing commending ceremony instead of doing the dating and the soulmating, because Nashville's doing great. Now we got Red Tea. Then we got Butterfly Kisses. Who's next? Red too, thank you. I'm so happy you're on the front line. Thank you. Sade works on the front line as well. Sade works on the front line as well. Thank you, Sade. Just bought a new phone 2 days ago. I'm going to set it up right now. Set it up, girl. You should have set it up. Oh, as soon as you open that bitch, set that bitch right up. Yes, set it up. Amen. Lynn T, let me see what you got to say. Also, if you have a landline, you can ask that your phone number is in public. You can ask that the courthouse hide your address when and if he makes requests for court cases too, butterfly kisses. You need to make sure you take all necessary precautions to keep Buddy Roy away. Seriously. Because you got your child. Red 2. Yes, Miss Marie. You give the losses a moment of silence and you move to the next person. I couldn't do it, Miss Red 2. I couldn't. I couldn't do it, Miss Red 2. I couldn't. I couldn't. Because I would be crying. I probably would lose it. And as you can see, we did see on the news how some of the frontliners were losing it. And, taking their own stuff out. We saw that. And I'm glad you're strong. And I pray that you continue to be strong, Red, too. I hope you continue to be strong. Because we don't, we know you're working hard. I mean, we know you're working hard. And I wonder if Bella's world is the nurse, too. Because she's always working as well. When is Bella's world a nurse? But we thank you for your service. We really do. Nancy says, if you guys share car insurance information, DMV stuff, don't forget to change that too. Butterfly kisses. You heard her? Butterfly kisses, you're going to have to change everything, baby. Everything. And put your maiden name down or change your damn last name. You can do that. I would change my damn last name for the hell of it. If he's a bugaboo. If he's a bugaboo and he's harassing you, I would change my damn name. I don't have a problem with that. I know damn well I don't have a problem with it. But me, I'm not running anymore. I'm not. That's just me. You get your little sister. Go to classes, get your little sister. Nancy said, yeah. Hi, child of God, how are you? I'm thankful that you're here. Thank you so much. We've been here for a while, but thank you so much for joining us. Everyone hit the like button, please. Everyone hit the like button. We are talking about being single and the dating and trying to find your soulmate, and is it safe to date, child of God? And we're also talking about previous relationships where they've been really bad, But some of the women that have had bad relationships are married now. I'm not married right now, but I would like to be. I'm sorry, child. I got to put on some lip gloss on my lip. I don't like my lips being, I would like to be, but I don't want to marry just anybody, child of God. I don't. So I'm just going to wait on the Lord, I'm just going to wait. And then T say, when you reroute mail, make sure the post office knows at your apartment lease office knows he's not your husband anymore. So they know to protect you. That's right. If you have a protective order, give a copy and a photo. Yes. You hear that, butterfly kisses? You got to let your management office know what's going on. And also, I used to be a property manager for several years. Butterfly kisses. Say, for instance, he does find out where you live. You can get out of your lease immediately for DV. You can get out your lease immediately. You can go to one of their sister properties if you like, or move around and go somewhere else. But you can't get out of that lease immediately due to DV. Just FYI. I typed a lot to you, Eloy. That's okay. Because she needs to know. She needs to know, Lynn T. But if I kiss that little T, have so much to do. I wish my mama was here still. I'll also do DV. And that also was why I moved out so young. My mom was married to a Hell's Angel. Oh, her mom was married to a Hell's Angel. And she moved out. That's why she moved out so early. I left early because my parents were, out there. I had to get away from there. It was so many people going in and out of our house. Anything could have happened to me, you know? And by the grace of God, he watched me, though. He did watch me. He watched me and he kept me. He did. He watched. I mean, I would be out at 4 o'clock in the morning walking. He watched me, though. He watched me. And he protected me. So he'd do it safe for you. Let me start now. Bring child of God in this. Let's see here. Child of God, hey there, child. Let's see. Butterfly Kisses says, Nan, thank you for your wealth and for information. It's everything you said. Thank you. Please do, Butterfly Kisses. She's saying, hi, child of God. It's nice to see you. Thank you, Butterfly Kisses. Nice to see you as well. Tanya V. Hi, Tanya V. How are you? How are you doing? This was a wonderful live, Tanya V. Very wonderful. Some of the information, but you can always do the replay game. Remember that. But we're basically talking about relationships or single status. If you want to be married, or how would you know when you meet your soulmate? Things of that nature. And so it's been a great live. And then, sometimes we have a tendency to get off topic, but sometimes it's the Lord telling us to get off topic for specific reasons. If we got off a topic for important reasons, not just to play around, And I'm thankful for Nashville, thankful for Butterfly Kisses, I'm thankful for Red, thankful for everyone on here that needed, just someone to talk to. And that's what we're here for. That's what this platform is about. Grown folks and conversation. Tanya V says, hello, everyone. Butterfly Kisses, hello, Tanya V. Thank y'all for welcoming Tanya V. It's my first time seeing you in the chat, Tanya V. If you can, check out my other videos. And if you like them, please subscribe if you feel that this is the place for you. Child of God says, I can't stand people like that who bug you all day. Child of God says, I can't stand people like that who bug you all day. Yes, shout out to Sade. That's right. Shout out to Sade. That child said she harassed the heck out of the nurse at that nursing program. She sure did. Let's see. I must have passed up something. Yeah, she said she harassed them folks. And she wanted to be in there. Kisses to you as well, Tanya V. Kisses to you as well. Let's see here. Lynn T says, Butterfly Kisses, yes, girl. I'm telling you, I had a crazy one. You got a child too? I'm all about helping when I can. Red 2 says, thank you. Yes, Red 2, we love you. You're on the front line. They need to really be able to give y'all discounts. It's like a military. I want it to be like a military discount. Maybe we should have a petition for frontliners to be able to get a military discount or a discount anywhere they go, because they work hard. They work extremely hard. They do. And we appreciate you, Red 2. Marie, Child of God says, Marie, the right one will come. Just be patient. You're beautiful, and someone will come and see that and treat you right. Thank you, Child of God. Thank you so much. Thank you. And Child of God, I don't even go anywhere. I look like this every day, and I be in the house. I think I need to start going out, and no, not to look for anyone, but, pray and the good Lord send me someone. It may be the man that knock on my door to deliver a package or something. You never know. So I'm waiting, Child of God, patiently. I had a coworker. She just got married. She was 59 years old. First marriage. She just got married. She's very happy because she waited. She did wait. Oh, yes, she did. She waited. And she wasn't fooling around with nobody. She was not trying to go there, sexually with anyone until she got married. And she didn't. And she got a good husband, a darn good husband. Butterfly Kisses says, thank you. You better welcome for whoever she's speaking for and from me. TV said, I've been married before for many years. Now I'm in an amazing relationship for 15 years, but I don't want to get married. Would you say if it ain't broke, don't fix it, TV? If it ain't broke, don't fix it. It seems like I've been there so much, TV, like with the shacking up and living with a man and stuff. It's just like, I want to be married. I want my father to walk me down the aisle. That's just my dream. And I know it sounds like a fantasy, but I know that what I want as far as a marriage is concerned, regarding my marriage, I want my father to walk me down the aisle. I want to get married one day. I really do. But I understand that, if it's not broke, you're saying don't fix it. But if it's great, then I think you should get married. That's just my opinion. Because you're in the covenant at that point instead of what we call it, fornicate. You know what I'm saying? That's another thing I've been thinking about too, because I love the Lord and I don't want to be in trouble, I really don't. Wu Child says, I'm still in the chat, but I have no sound. Okay. Can everyone else hear me speaking? Can anybody else hear me speaking? Wow, I'm way up down the chats. Marie, you are kindred spirit, sorry. The one will show up when you least expect. Thank you, Allison Grayson. Case I said yes. But if I kiss you have never been married at university? No. Never been married. TV, yes. Smart cookie. Hi, smart cookie. Yes, I can hear you just fine. Thank you. I was way up there on those comments. Gosh. I had to bring it on down a notch. Thank you so much, Queena. No problem. And Queena, good night, Queena. We're just talking. I say, if he bless me with, and I know it's low. Yes, which I got a phone call, Marie. Okay. You probably know where you are and you don't want to go over there. Yeah, Lynn T is on it. Okay. Lynn T is on it, baby. Oh, yes. She's on it for Butterfly Kisses. Our wedding was absolutely beautiful. A blast. I'm sure it was. Don't all weddings be beautiful and a blast? Until you get to know the real deal. And it's sad that, we think we know our husbands or our man or whatever. We think we know them until they change. And sometimes I think that they go through like a manhood deal. Like we go through menopause, but they go through like this manhood thing where they want to do the folio, You ever thought about that? Like they go through this manhood thing. Like they just think they want to make sure that they're still the shit. So they go out there and try to look to see if somebody else is, still wanting them, I guess. Girl, I had one. We dated for a couple of years. Let me tell you how I know it was cheating. I always knew when he cheated and when he stopped. When he cheated, when he stopped, okay? Come running up in here with a basketball jersey on, shorts with some Jordans. Now you 60 years old. The hell you got that on for? You fucking with a little girl. You messing with a young bitch. That's what that was from. I say, what the hell you got on? He's 60 years old. What are you doing with basketball shorts on and a jersey and tennis shoes like that? No, because that was not his style, and I knew it wasn't. That's how you know. Then T said, University with Marie, we got you when you tell us the online prospects. Google should pay us. You heard me? We don't play about our girl. That's right. Thank you so much. Let's go through menopause. That's right. Tanya V, I don't need a piece of paper. Everything is on my name. Anyway, come on, Tanya V. Bam. Smart Cookie said, oh, Lord. See, anything happen in the chat. You gotta be careful, butterfly kisses. Butterfly kisses. My advice to you is to Google how to damn near disappear. You know what I'm saying? Just Google when you leave your husband, what should you do? And it'll come up. She says, a 14-year-old son said, Mom, males' brains aren't done developing to 25 years old. LOL. He is correct, though. He's smart. He is smart. I can stand an old man in jersey and tennis shoes. I'm telling you, looking like, who the hell? What the hell? Fucking young bitch. Get it? Excuse me. That's who paid him. I mean, that's who made him dress that way. To go out with her, right? You supposed to be a slacks in the shirt, man. Okay? Come on, smart cook. You sure right about that. V said, my first husband, I'm sorry, I can't see. My first husband was 10 years older. This one is 5 years older. Younger is better. Baby, I don't you know it. Oh, my goodness. I always said I would never be a cougar, but I ain't gonna lie, I might just go down to about 40. Early 40s. Do y'all think something wrong with that? Lynn T said he is right. That's how you become a doctor, straight through 18 to 26 years. A lot of capacity for knowledge. Come on now, girl. Speak it, Lynn T. Do y'all think early 40s is too young for me to date? Early 40s? If I'm 50? If I'm 50, y'all. Put a 1 in the chat. If you think it's okay to date, for me to date a man that's like 43 or 44 years old. Okay? Put a 2 in the chat if you don't think it's cool for me to date a man younger. Butterfly, while y'all do that, Butterfly Kisses says, oh, yes, he is. He has skipped 2 grades. Oh, yeah, he is. Like my middle daughter as well. Oh, yeah. That's why my son isn't telling. Oh, yeah. Oh, shit, everybody say 1. Because, girl, I was always scared to date somebody younger than me. Always. But I'm going to tell y'all something. Them old men, they worse than the young ones. Cheap, kick ass, trileys, and whores. Just whores. And I have a couple of girlfriends that are dating younger men. And those younger men are working and paying them goddamn bills. You hear me? Not all of them think that older women, they think women tricks. They know they got to handle the business with my own girls because they don't play. You ain't going to be in their house without paying no bills. Out. Just know it would be hard to get rid of them youngins. I know, smart cookies. Girl, once we throw that old thing on, it's over, honey. Over and out. And get a over and out. Yeah. Prince said, actual age, not your shoe size. As long as he asks his age, but number doesn't matter. Just as long as they are legal, LOL. I really was afraid to date someone younger than me. I really was. But all my girlfriends are dating younger men. I got some that's just ridiculous. Dating early 20s. I can't do it. But I was thinking like maybe 43, 44. I think they can still be able to work they jelly and, work and, we can still have fun. I just don't, I'm done with the old ass men. I'm just done with them. I am. I am. Because they set in their ways and they want you to be set in their ways as well. If I can find a little younger that's still spontaneous and like to do things, that would be wonderful. That would be wonderful. Change a young man with keeping you young. Who the hell wants an old fart? Can you tell me? She said, who gonna know? Black don't crack anyway. Sure right. T and Tiny B. Sure right. Yes, I'm looking for somebody like, I just not unless that 50-year-old is still strong and healthy and can go. I don't want no impotent mother. I don't need that in my life. Cause when I get ready to get down with it, get me somebody, I'm gonna be ready to get down with it, baby. Good morning. YouTube Street says, "Oh, lovelies, I gotta run. Keep safe, stay blessed. Catch y'all soon. Bye, precious. Go to work. Have a great day at work." Absolutely, at YouTube Street. YouTube Streets, it's morning time over there. It was 8:30 a while ago when we were talking to her. 8:30 in the morning. Isn't that interesting? Wow, that is interesting. Seem like Wu Chow can go. She like to seem like nobody's bothering us if she has something to do. And you know, this life is really great. Really great. Wu Chayo, uh, LT, y'all remember that TikTok or something? Either the grandpas they're getting and swagging. Yes, I saw that. I was like, look at them getting that. Yeah, I saw. Yes, I did. I was there though, man. Yeah, Nancy, me too. But yeah, I don't know. Like I said, if I meet somebody that look good and I like it, then sure. If not, I'm just gonna go a little younger, but it doesn't have to be. But I won't go past 43. That's just it. I won't go past 43. She said her baby's just a year older though. Oh, that's good. Girl, you don't know, girl. Been not done it. They worse than the young ones. I promise you that. They are. And they like to try to fight too. Oh yes. Every mark he had on him came from me. Yes. I know how to take care of myself. Yes. Where do you meet men? That's what I would like to know. Where do you meet men? That's why I'm doing this live right now as we speak, Smart Cookie, because I was reading off here, and it was basically it's the live is basically about trying to find your soulmate, especially if you're single and dating. And it basically said that the number one was online dating. Smart Cookie, online dating was number one. Number two was to have a zodiac sign compatibility. Okay. Three was be at peace with your current relationship status. Like if you do meet somebody, don't be a damn stalker, or a bugaboo. Lynn T said, Butterfly Kids say, Lynn T, my best friend's 43, and her husband just turned 30, and they have a very healthy marriage. See, I don't want to go that low, but I do want to go low. I'm going to do a video on where to meet them. Come on then, Cookie. Please do that for us. We need that, my sister, because I don't know. Nancy, do gas station, grocery store, do bank. Hello. I'm just placing that information up there for you guys if you decide to do anything today for us. For my Woo child, I don't trust online dating. My Cookie said she doesn't trust online dating. But we have several people in the chat, my Cookie, that met their husbands in online dating. Their husband. And I have a girlfriend that met her husband on online dating, right? And she is married. They've been married for years now. They have a kid together and everything. Online dating. But nowadays, like I say, I'm with you, smart cookie. I'm scared too. You know, I would have to meet them in the public. You got to make sure nobody follows you home. I would get a burner phone. What y'all say? I would get a burner phone for them to call me on the burner phone, not my regular phone, so that way it won't, connect things. You know what I'm saying? Get like a little trace phone, something like that. Burner phone. Yeah, I don't. And Butterfly Kisses said, "I'm going to have to watch what I miss." Oh yes, yes you are, sister. Then T said, "Butterfly Kisses. I think maybe after guys get past 26, they want to settle down." I will give you a tip tonight. That's what Smart Cookie say. I'll give you a tip tonight. Go to the happy hour at the nicest steak houses in your city. Come on, Smart Cookie. Tell us where to go. Tell us where to go. Because downtown Houston have some badass steakhouses. And downtown is where I work. And all the guys the execs and all those guys, they all will go to those steakhouses. Yes, that's a good one, Smart Cookie. Y'all hear Smart Cookie? TV. Usually you'll meet Mr. Right when you least expect it. You need Mr. Right, not Mr. Right now. They say you need Mr. Right, but not Mr. Right now. I heard that, sister. Yes. Oh, Smart Cookie said use your Google number. Past 36, if you ask me, I'm with you on that one. Marco. 26, they still kind of young and kind of off sometimes. Then T say gas station tells you they ain't gonna ask you for money for their car. They got somewhere to go. Bank means, let me put it right here. Bank means they have a legal job and pay bills. Grocery store, you can see if they have kids. A SIG or other. Come on in. What else? And if they cook, look in the basket. Hello. Make sure you don't see no tampons, nothing in the basket. Tell you if their ass is married. Smart Cookie says Uptown Houston too. Come on now. That's right. Uptown Midtown, baby. I'm sorry, I'm trying to show this one. Tanya V says that Smart Cookie. She's smart. Yeah, Smart Cookie's smart. That y'all know. I like that she's saying that because it's the steakhouse. The high steakhouse. Where it's $50 for a steak, just the steak. And the whole dinner be like $90. Hello. I know how to shop. Well, hon, you need to teach me how to shop because I don't know how to shop. I'm honestly, I don't know why I attract the men I attract. Seems like I always attract like a crazy Cajun, Louisianan, every damn time. Or Spanish, And see, I can get with the Spanish. But them losing crazy Cajuns and stuff, oh girl. Butterfly. Oh wait, hold up. We got Miss Eve here. Eve says you can also get a Google Voice number. My friend is trying online dating, and the only number she gives is that number. I need to find out how to do that, Eve. Thank you so much. Yeah, because I was thinking I could burn a phone. You don't want them to have your real information yet. Yeah. Butterfly Kisses said, I agree at Land T. My hubby did some really stupid things, but once we had our second child, he was 26 and no more BS until he started the company training young guys work in oil field and gave up everything to that. Okay, gotcha. That's sad. Smart Cookie say, all men have to eat, ladies. Oh, yes. That's right. All men have to eat, ladies. I'm loving this live. I'm glad you are, Miss Red. I'm glad you are loving it live. Yes. TV said all men have to eat. You right. And see, if you go to the right steakhouse, where it's $90 a plate, and you get to somebody out there, because you know damn well he ain't going to spend his last $90 on a plate, okay? Right around. That's probably Trump change for him. $90. Hell, I feel rich if I had $90 right now. You hear me? But $90 is just chump change for him eating a $90 meal. So TV, that sounds delicious. Yes. Then T say, yo, you and my mama sound, I'm sorry, you and my mama said it. If you sweet, if the sweets, I'm sorry, I'm so sorry. I can't see what my fucking glasses. Sorry, I can't see. Oh, now I know I should try it. Then T say, you and my mama said, if the suit don't fit, they borrowed it looking for a job. If they shoes dirty, keep moving and look at it at his teeth. It'll tell you a lot. You're right about that one. Look at them shoes. You know, when I was younger, I used to look at them tennis shoes, but now I look at the Sperry type shoes. Like the grown folks shoes. What's the name of that company? I don't remember. Cause I gotta pay them out here. But you know what? I cannot remember the name of them damn shoes. But anyway, yes, that's what you look for. Okay? You sure right, Lynn T. Child of God says, fat smart cookie. Smart cookie says, my friend is using Facebook dating app, and honey, the men on there sending her pictures of their. Yes, indeed. Now look, I'm not ready to see that yet, sir. Okay? Sorry, my nose is bothering me. Goodness. I'm not ready to see that yet, sir. And we were just talking about Facebook. They said that one's not really that great. Now, they did say harmony and stuff like that. But if I could, let's see, fit in and hang out with all young men. Within 2 months, I had no idea who he even was. He said, I think you just downloaded the app and pick a number. You can text and give voicemail. Wow. Thank you so much, Eve. Hell yeah, I'll do that. Let's see. Lynn TV saying some great shit too. It's true some of them will put up a show for. Okay, let's put this one up. It's true some of them will put on a show for months. So you steer the conversation to make them think. If they can't answer or won't, leave them alone. And butterfly kisses. Get that, butterfly kisses? Okay, let's see what this little smart cookie say. A wise woman told me, if a man doesn't have a hustle, then you are his hustle. Shut it down. Just shut it down. Smart cookie. Just shut it right on down. You're right. Yo, that wise woman was right. I cannot stand for a man not to have no hustle in him. I cannot stand for a man not to have no hustle in him. Say, for instance, you get laid off today, sir. You get laid off today, sir. You better have some kind of hustle in your ass to go find some dinero, okay? You're going to have to go. And then T said, ooh, Miss Marie, Butterfly Kisses daddy said, hey. Tell daddy I said, hi. How are you? I'll take off these damn nerdy glasses. How are you? Look at me. Smart Cookie IG is terrible for that. I know, not open for DMs. Yeah. Instagram, I had stalkers. I mean, I really had some stalkers on Instagram. Instagram can be dangerous. I mean, real stalkers. Nancy, that's deep, Smart Cookie. Very deep, Smart Cookie. Very. Look at Eve. Wait. Oh, she said it. Eve said, LOL, Smart Cookie. That's a true statement. Surely is. Be a little younger. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yes. Everyone hit the like button if you can, please. While we're in here, if you can. It would be so greatly appreciated. But if our kids say, love it, very wise, Smart Cookie, I should put this quote in my book. Honey Red 2 gave me one for merchandise. I love that one. It was so hilarious. I love it. Yes. It's my cookies too. I love it. We need to think about this. I'm gonna come back on this shack and find that. Hey, precious Kisu. I love it, Marie. I'm glad you are loving it. I'm glad. I'm glad. See what's next. Butterfly Kisses, put it up there. We need to teach the young girls. Yes, we do. Yes. We need to put on merch. Like coffee cups, t-shirts, and stuff like that. TV said, girl, look at his shoes and his watch. They better be expensive. Do I hear Rolex? Let's get it. She said, look at the shoes and his watch. You know what I look at too, guys? I'm going to keep that one there for a second. When I see a man that wears like all these rings and jewelry and like older men wearing all these rings and jewelry, I think pimp or I think perpetrator. What do you ladies say? I think pimp and perpetrator, and don't have us yet, but that. That's all I got is that. That's what I think. I'm just saying. But if our kids say, I remove every pic on IG, good job. Tanya V say, done, good job. Okay, go my girl Lynn T. Lynn T say, my niece started her four high school. Where my damn glasses that shit? My niece thought her 4-year high school boyfriend was the one. I'm like, baby, I hate to tell you, he won't be the first or the last. You in college now, you supposed to date, not sleep with, but date anyway. You sure right about that? Because believe me, he ain't just chilling, waiting on your sister. Especially if y'all ain't at the same college, Shoot. See, I don't know about that, Tanya. If he wearing all his assets, nah, not for me. That's right. Not for me. That's true, Tanya. I ain't in. I don't like that. Oh, hell no, I'll run for them rings. Why couldn't so funny? Why couldn't say, hell no, I'll run for them rings? I'm going to have to pay that comment. I cannot stand that. Now, if you see, I like to see a man with one pinky ring on. What you ladies say? One pinky ring. Not trying to be too flashy. Just a badass pinky ring. Just one pinky ring. It tells me, sir, you got it, but you just don't want to flaunt it. Okay. But Farkis says, in 30 years, I was gifted 2 necklaces and was so thankful he makes over 10 G's a month. Baby, keep getting that money from that ass if you're that damn thing, okay? Keep getting the cash. Just tell them to cash up right on into your account. Take said, no. Rings are tacky as hell. Yeah. When they have all those rings and the jewelry, I just think straight up pimp or perpetrator. Simple as that. I'm not interested. No. But I do like to see one man with one pinky finger ring. I think that shows classy, kind of, hidden what I have, but I got it, baby. But this is all you're going to see for now, I got it. Look at Lynn T laughing her butt off. Exactly, Kate. Kisu say, no. No what? Lynn T say, no rings, no pinky rings, no nails, no shoe polish on the face, no zoot suits, no. Okay, Lindsay, okay. Okay. She said no rings, no pinky rings, no nails. What do you think about a necklace, Lindsay? A necklace, a man wearing a necklace. Somebody say not a pinky ring, Marie. Really? Damn, I'm definitely old school. I haven't seen. She said she haven't received a dime from it. Lucy's since July. I'll child support on that ass. I'm sure you already did. Suits, LOL. Brown Skin Beauty says, over 40 and still dressing like hip hop as everyday dress. Total turn off for me. You're sure right about that, Brown Skin Beauty. You're definitely right about that. That's what I was talking about with the rings and the jewelry, like, with starched down jeans and sagging. Too old for that. You're too old for that. Gosh. That's what I'm talking about right there. But they told me not even a pinky ring. Lindsay said a necklace is fine with the cross on it. Should we put a cross on it, Lindsay? We don't want him to have a necklace that say Cash Money Records or something on it. Look, fair comment, fair use, commentary. Let's see here. Oh, Butterfly Kids say I love a nice chain. He's one of those emojis. I have to learn these damn emojis, whatever those are. Are those grenades? What the hell is that? Oh, bullseyes. Okay, Nancy say just no chain big as a baby's head. Nancy, you're so great. You gotta come up. Don't nobody want to come up here. Yeah. I don't like to see a grown man when with baby, with cornrows, especially a hairline way back to the back. Then we're gonna keep this. This is gonna be on merch too, okay? We're gonna put this on merchandise too, okay, y'all? We don't like to see a grown man with cornrows, especially when that hairline is. We got them cow legs. We got them cow legs, okay? Come on now, y'all. Tanya V, it's your time to get on him. No gold on his finger, neck, or teeth. Come on now. No gold on his finger, neck, or teeth. Love it. Love it. Brown skin, they say at Lynn T, correct. Thanks for being here. Teasers, please hit the like button. Moderator said, please subscribe if you're new. Hit the like button if you enjoyed it. I pray that y'all all hit the like button. Don't forget to hit it. Or you can just step out the church and hit it and then come on back into the church. And come on back in and hear the word, okay? Let's see here. Child of God, true at Brown Skin Beauty. I'm 30 and too old for that. It is not the 90s anymore. You sure right about that? Child of God. But I always thought that a pinky finger, you can tell I'm old school. I thought that a pinky finger showed, like you're not trying to splurge or anything, but you have it, but just not trying to splurge it. But I guess, hey, it's been a while, okay? I'm out here. I'm trying to date, So, hey, Brown Skin Beauty say, you all right? Hey, child of God. Okay, come Nancy. Your teeth are expensive. I might let it slide, just one cap. Maybe if he can afford to keep his teeth, he has insurance and money. Hello. Because it's high as hell to go to dentist, baby, I tell you that. I dated an Italian guy, and he had one, but it was his grandpa. Wait a minute. I dated an Italian guy that had one, but it was his grandpa's. Had one what? I missed something. I can't remember. I can't see it. Jury isn't bad, Marie. I'm talking about the sagging pants part. LOL. It's too much. Absolutely. And then they drawers be dirty. Now you gonna say your drawers dirty. Me don't understand that. Them funky drawers on, then you have nerve to sag. At least have your underwear clean, please. Thank you. Please and thank you. Then T say pinky ring. Then you gonna harass me now, huh? I'm gonna put that other one. We're gonna put that on some merch. I'm coming back and get all this. Man, teeth 30K fixed my teeth from one blow to the face. Jesus. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. No man, baby. It'd be one shovel to the grave. A brown skin beauty says, "Oh, and them gold teeth, the grills have to go. They need to just stop it, please." You're right, brown skin beauty. You are beautiful too. Very beautiful. I personally don't like the tattoos in the face, and neck, and all that. I can't. I can't. I can't. That's what they say. I can't. I cannot with the tattoos in the face. I can't. One guy had paper chase right here. I was like, and where are you gonna work? No. I mean, you get your money somewhere else. Yeah. Brown skin beauty laughing. And then she said, OMG, the sagging pants. My dude had a guy working, had a whole skid more from drawers to shirt. No, they're Italian. His grandpa's pink ring he wore given after he passed. Good Lord Almighty. We got the, I will be able to come up with some good merch. Charter God said, I was just about to tell her that brown skin beauty is very beautiful. She is. She's really beautiful. Very beautiful. Tanya V say, Linty, nice laminates. Veneers are good, but not the gold ones. I'm telling you, I don't do gold teeth either. Brown skin beauty at University with Marie Wright. Yes, honey. I can't skip Lynn. She be up to fun one. Lindy says, don't like the grills. No, I noticed that guys either neck tats or usually really sweet. Maybe a little sugar in the tank. You know what I mean? Other team, true. I can believe it. And I've seen it. I have seen it. I have seen it. And preferably, I don't want to date anyone who plays for the team. Nothing against the LGBT, but I don't want you coming back and forth with me like that. I need you to be one sex, okay? Period. Sorry. I don't want nobody who's ever done it before and is currently doing it. Brown skin, butterfly kids say yes at brown skin beauty. Stunningly beautiful. You are beautiful. Nancy said, I let it slide. It was his grandpa's pinky ring. Oh Lord. Yes. Well, I don't know what it is about a pinky ring. Smart Cookie says, no, ma'am, not the dirt draws. Send it back to his mama. I mean, just filthy. And just let it sound so low. And I was watching the show about the prisoner. They say that the guys think that that's the style, but they think it's sexy. Get ready to what? Get throw down, buddy. Get ready to get throw down. Butterfly, brown skin kisses says, butterfly kisses, thank you, queen. You are gorgeous. You're very beautiful. Smart Cookie says, just come through, brown skin, baby. Come through. Tattoos on face, he got them in jail. I'm telling you, I don't want no jabbing. And like I said, people deserve a second chance, just not with me. What? I'll be your friend. And I help you along the way, but I'm not with that, especially been in a long time now. Lindsay said, I love tattoos on the guy, though, but not on the face. Not bringing other people in our bed. No, ma'am. That's another question to ask nowadays. Oh, yes, honey. They want you and they cake and they goddamn rice and gravy, 30-way rice and gravy and pork chop too. Sure do. Oh, yes. Brown Skin Beautiful say, hey, yes, Smart Cookie. What is it? Smart Cookie say, I love a man that smells good. Oh, me too. Don't make you want to just kiss them all over the neck when they smell good like that. Just kiss him on the neck, you know? Just kiss him and hug him, smell him, you know? I like that too, Smart Cookie. Child of God says, thank you, Butterfly Kisses. I appreciate that. I'm all about positivity. I'm glad you are too, Child of God. You need to bring some of your friends over. You got friends over, Child of God. Because actually, I'm thinking about an idea I'd like to do. But I'll let y'all know here soon what it's about. I'll see what's up. Hold on. Brown skin beauty say them prison markers and sagging pants don't work for me at all. Me either, brown skin beauty. No, ma'am. Let's get it moving. Yeah, said Small Cookie. Small Cookie say, I always ask them if they listen to Kevin Samuels as well. That's a deal breaker for me. Me too, Cookie. Nancy said, yes, but linger in 10 minutes when they leave. Come on now. Nigga said, Kevin said, I'm telling you, he's something else. It's like he never has nothing positive ever to say, ever. Kevin said, good night, Marie. Check your IG. I sent the request. Will do. Thank you. Night, honey. Smart Cookie. Down, they ain't tripping. Lynn T, because they can't have common sense. They can't. They really can't. Doing all that shit to themselves. My man did a dragon tattoo on his forearm because I'm a dragon. I heard that, Tammy. Now, don't get me wrong. I didn't say I didn't like tattoos at all. I just don't like them in the face and then, up here because you have to work somewhere. And if it's showing, especially like in the corporate world or in the office space, it's not going to look right. It's just not. Because a lot of the military guys get tattoos, like Navy guys, sailors, they get the anchors and stuff like that. So no problem with that. But in the face, no. Oh, okay, that's what Nancy said. Oh, no. We got somebody here. Michelle McCallum, hey, how are you? Oh, my God, you think so? Thank you so much. Everybody liked the silver today. I just said, what? I just looked at the jar, pulled it out, and said, I'm going to go silver today instead of going the copper. Just brighten it on up, just have a bright day, Thank you so much, Michelle. This was a good live. You actually learn a lot on it, especially if you're single. I'm not sure if you're married, but if you're single, you're going to learn a lot today. Lynn T says, OMG, I worked at a store in college. This manager was so skeevy. I could smell his Old Spice for 20 minutes. Smell him on the other side of the building. Oh, I hate Old Spice. Lord forgive me. Don't like it. And they have all these commercials trying to promote it. No, it won't work. Change the formula, please. Thank you. Tane V says, agree. No face or neck tattoos. That's right. I don't like it. When I was in the thug back in the day, maybe yes. I'm so glad you're doing wonderful, Michelle. We're glad to have you here. We've been on for some time, but we are glad to have you here. Nancy, right? Hell no. I'm telling you. No, ma'am. Butterfly Kisses says, I have my hubby and my kids' names tattooed. X, I regret. Should have listened to my mama. Baby, I tell my kids all the time, when you don't listen to your mama, bad things happen. Or not so good things happen. I always tell them that. When your mama, and they be like, Mama, you jigging me. No, I'm not. I'm telling you straight up. I've been there, done it, son. Everything you're trying to do, been there, done it. Okay? There's nothing you can put in front of me that I haven't done. So don't try it. But you're right, Butterfly Kisses. Your mama told you right. Now I never said anything about tattoo, but the face, and how they be having all around there, got it, and the face, and I can't. Hello, girl. Just love you, girl. I just love you too, Allison. I love all of y'all. Michelle says I have 7 tats, but all of them can be hidden because I need to work. That's right. I want to try to get one. I'm scared to already hurt, kind of. Lindsay said, I mean his name, not the kids. Oh, yeah. His name, she said, not the kids. I would like to try to get one. Lindsay, do you have any tattoos? because Michelle has 7. And some people, they like it. They say they like it, kind of get addicted to it. But girl, I'm not gonna lie, I had a coworker. She was a Caucasian lady. You know what she had right here? Right here on the back of her, you know what? Right here, right above her, you know what? She had, and if you work with this young lady, you would think, you know, we're professional when we're at work, accountants, you know. You would think that this girl is so conservative, okay? A very conservative young lady. That girl had hit it harder on her back. Hit it harder. Okay? I was like, well, okay then, Miss Wendy. Okay? Yeah. Hit it harder. It's her tattoo. I mean, his name, not my kids, okay? Oh, Michelle says, hey, butterfly, kisses. Yes. You learned a lot today. I don't know what else they try to tell us, but most of this stuff we kind of know, you know. But they were saying that if, just to kind of recapitulate Michelle and whoever else, a child of God, they were saying that you will know when you're with your soulmate when you can deal with their flaws and their awesomeness, and you don't try to change anything about them. So say, for instance, you know, if you can deal with the things that they do, you know, that they're doing, and, you know, and it's consistent what they're doing, and how can I put it? If you can deal with their flaws, this is what they say basically, and their awesomeness, things that you think that's awesome about them, then you met your soulmate. But don't try to change someone. If you have to try to change them, then that's not your soulmate. If you try to change them, that's not your soulmate. So that's what I'm trying to get across. I have one there. She said I have one there. Told that one was the worst. It was painful. On where? Oh my goodness. Is it there or there? Let me back it up son. Hold up. She said, should I have one there? Okay. Eve said she laughing. Oh, the lower back tattoo. Okay, gotcha. Butterfly Kids, I love all my tattoos, but one because they all have my meaning and only visible when I decide. No problem. Not at all. Then I forgot it's even there. That's how small it is. Can't see it. Interesting enough, my dude has them, but he doesn't like them on females. He think it takes away from the female masterpiece of Soulman. Really? You see how they want something done and they don't want us to do it. That's how they are. That's how men are, you know. Michelle, in the No Glow, Michelle say hi. Red too. Marie, when I met my husband, he was a welder and had these dirty old clothes. He told me I ain't no millionaire. I work 48 hours a week and what you and I'm sorry, and what you see is what you get, baby. Yes. Miss Reed. That's what I'm looking for. I'll take a welder, mechanic. Somebody gets a little dirty, that's all. That's what I like. You know, like a little grunge to them, that's all. And them welders make paper. Hello. They make paper, baby. So my cookie say, the problem is these men think that their love is feeling, their love is feelings only. It's feelings and actions. That's right, Small Cookie. We was talking about that earlier. You're absolutely right. Brown Skin say, Marie, do you think your soulmate would be a man close in age to yourself? Or can he be 5 years older? I don't want any older anymore because I've had older. I've only dated older men, you know, but they're just as worse as the younger men, Brown Skin. So I was thinking about trying to go down a little bit. I was nervous because I felt like, you know, I said I would never date a younger man, but I will go down to about 43, 44. Sure will. And then Noah Glow say, Michelle at McCallum, hey love. in the nose gloves, speaking to Michelle. Smart cookie. I have that lower back tramp stamp, and that's it. I got it done at Dago's in Houston. Oh, Lord, Smart cookie. You got it done at Dago's in Houston. They're still open too, I believe. I think they have two now. Smart cookie. They have two shops now. Yeah, but Dago's start getting a little tribal now. You know, everybody used to go to them back in the day. You remember? Back in the day, everybody went to where? Dago's. If you ain't go to Dago's, you ain't go to the right place to get your tattoo. Man, she said he got his by a guy named Scooter with his big brother when he was a kid. He ain't even been to prison, but he had prison tats by Scooter. I'm like, yo, we got to cover that up. And that's what we did. What did y'all end up putting on there, Eve? Tanya V said, yes, Marie, go younger. Yes. 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 But y'all, those of y'all that didn't see the video yesterday that I called the read at the bottom, please go see that video. It starts out with the news, but the ending is in yes. Okay? See that video. Smart Cookie said, LOL, yes, that's good. They are still thriving. Yes, I am thriving. Yes. I'm going to go younger. At first, I wasn't because I've never dated anyone younger than me. But it seemed like the older men were, worse than the younger ones. I'm going to be honest with you. They was something else. Because they feel they're in their ways and they feel like the woman needs to sit her ass down somewhere. That's how they do it. Sit your ass down somewhere. I'll be back. Wrong. No. They're going to talk to me like that. You know. But that's how they are. And I'm not feeling it. And then she said, it's like warrior armor, okay? A half sleeve. Oh, really? Young men are going to love you. These young heifers don't know a microwave from a safe, okay? Because I'm a smart woman. You know, I say, we all say we're smart, you know. I'm an educated woman. And I can cook, keep my house clean. And I believe I can still get down in the bedroom. Haven't had any in a minute there. Don't tell nobody, y'all. Look, we're on YouTube. Don't tell nobody, y'all. I think I can, please my man. But if I could say, I guess more set their ways, yeah. More set in their ways. It's true. Men say Scooter she said Scooter also misspelled a word on his form. I'm like, did you know that that's not spelled right? What did he say, Liz? Michelle said, younger men love me for some reason. Don't want them. I'm telling you, I don't want an old one either. They love me too, the younger ones. But at first I was like, leave me alone, child. I got a child your age, 30-something years old. I would never go there. I will go about 44. Yeah. I'm thinking about going like 44. Yeah. That is true, Marie. Yeah, I'm thinking about going 44. I did my old man. He's something else, baby. Ain't nothing nice. I never thought of that, but makes sense, Miss Marie. Oh, yeah. Old bastards something else. They some motherfuckers. Exactly. They are some motherfuckers. That's all I used to do was older men. And they like to whoop ass, too. The old schools, they try to whoop your ass. But see, I got this steel over here, hot steel for their head. And then T say, guys do young and dumb things. That's why I try not to judge too bad, Yeah, we don't. We really don't. And as women, we sacrifice a lot, to keep our relationship going. And you don't want to take his manhood, Don't want to take his manhood. But sometimes you just got to get down and goddamn dirty with them. When they start doing the folio, calling you a what? Itch, right? That's when I get down and dirty. You man me? Okay? Because you got them like that. That'll get down and dirty. Marie, what do you consider old? I consider old. I wouldn't say old. Old. I would say, I just say an older man, but someone that's like about 63. I've dated 63, 65, and they I've been pleased by a 60-something-year-old man, pleased very well in the bedroom, but they they have a tendency to act like bitches sometimes, excuse my French. And they have a tendency to think that like they run you, like, like you're not my husband. You never asked me to marry you. You want to pull that shaking thing, and you want me here, but you want to live like you're single. You get it? That's the older men that I've dated, and I'm not with that any longer. So when I say old, I mean like older. That's all. Cause hell, I ain't no young bitch. Let's see here. TV said older men, younger women is in old times. When usually older rich men will marry younger poor woman. Not today. Joe right about that. Smart Cookie said that's right. Your mama and your daughter too. Smart Cookie is a smart cookie, isn't she? Michelle McCartney said, I'm 50-ish, and the youngest I'll go is late 30s. Really? Would you go late 30s? Shit, I was thinking about 43, 44. Michelle? Huh. Yeah, I'm still stuck on. I think I'm gonna stick with the 43, 44. But I got girlfriends that have 30-ish, and baby, they taking care of business better than some of them older guys, you know. Mm-hmm. Them young boy men taking care of business, paying bills and all, and putting it down. Michelle said, I don't want no grandpa. Me either, Michelle. I'm done with the grandpa and papa. And then see, OMG, he knows not to. I ain't playing. My dude is a pilgrim, aka white. I'm brown as my child says, but he loves my whole family. That's awesome. Man, it's so awesome. Michelle say, yep. Well, Cookie, I would go younger if I were you. You can teach a younger man a little something. Baby, I have his ass. Girl, they had to call 911 for him. They had to call 911. He died on top of me. He died on top of me. No, it's good. Let me see. Yeah. Be like the color purple around this bitch. Lindsay say, maybe the guy is a different race. Never know. Maybe so. I have no problem dating out the race. Oh, believe me, I have no problem. Hey, I call her Two Flames. It's Tuta Flames, I think, or Tota Flame. How are you doing? You doing all right? This was a great live I call it Two Flame. It's a great live. Very, very good live. Very good live. We've been on here 3 hours, girl, already. Y'all know that? Been on 3 hours just yapping. Talking about these men and talking about this single life and trying to, get a good man. We're trying to, trying to get it, Brown Skin Beauty says, I'm in my 50s and I don't date younger. But if I do, it will be no more than 3 years younger than myself. You're beautiful. Very beautiful, brown skin. Very beautiful. But you say no longer than 3 years? How about 5? Look, how about 5? I'll do 5. Yeah, 5. But I'm not going nowhere in the 30s. In the No Glow Lab, I'm not going nowhere near the 30s. Those old men are stuck in their ways. You right, Michelle, they are stuck in their ways, and I'm not feeling it. I used to do that. Wait for them to come home from work, have food cooked, greens and yams and cornbread and pinto beans and rice and oxtail, ham, all that. Still was unappreciative. Still was an unappreciative bastard. But if our kids thinks that's my baby. Thanks, my baby. Yeah, I want somebody to treat me like the queen that I am. Then time say it's a good time. Yes, it is. But for our kids, a smart cookie. I have a 24-year-old daughter. What she said, I have my 24-year-old daughter's husband's friends asking me out, but nobody believes that I'm her mom. All my life, everyone thinks that we're sisters. That's great. Shit, I got girlfriends that's with 20-some-year-old men, 30-some-year-old guys. They are handling the business. And then she said, Lord, I'm supposed to be writing this paper. Laughing my butt off. Too much fun. Oh, my goodness. You need to write your paper, boy, Shush. Brown skin beauty said I'm 5 foot. Isn't that bad? She said, I guess 5 isn't that bad. Good. You know, I'm still when I got still can't see. Because it's a bifocal, so I'll be like up and down, up and down. A brown skin beauty, don't tell no one else you're in your 50s. You look 30s. I'm telling you, you do, girl. You really do look 30, 20 something. St. Reed said exactly, keep your options open. Race and age, hell yeah. Shit, I keep it up, honey. Honestly, I like Hispanic. I do. I like Hispanic. But you know why? They already know what they need to do. You ain't even got to ask. Hunty. You ain't even got to ask. For nothing. Butterfly kisses, that's all right. That's a good problem to have. Well, then Tuesday. Smart could say, butterfly kisses, don't tell them that's your daughter. That's your friend. Okay? Oh, that's my home girl. Yes. Smart cook, I get that all the time, and I receive that with love. Brown skin beauty is a beauty. Then T say, right? It's the character. Yes. They are so passionate in life. Love everything. I just love all of y'all comments. Oh my God. Tanya hot Latino. That's what I like. And I love to dance salsa and merengue. I can dance salsa like a pro. I really can. I can dance like I'm from where they from. Sure can. Because you know my kids can mix. Mm-hmm. My kids, they're mixed. So that's how I learned how to dance salsa. Spanish music stuff. I love it. I love to dance salsa. Talking about Hispanic men? Yes. Mm-hmm. Yeah, man. Mm-hmm. Hispanic men are so passionate about life and family. Yes, they are. That's why I want one. Hello. Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Very passionate. I remember I dated one, y'all. I would not lie. That man gave me $6,000 in a month. I would not lie. $6,000. Then guess what? White call. I said, this bastard got to be married. I said, he married. Hey, I left him right where he was. Because when I get married, I don't want nobody bothering my husband at all. So no. This is the best live ever. Thank you, Miss Red. Thank y'all so much. That's how I learned Spanish myself. And T said, oh, habla español. Habla español, huh, Miss Lynn T? Yes. You know, so Miss Lynn, you must have been back in the game with me, back in the gap, honey. Back in the gap. Michelle said, people think when you date a younger man, they want you to be a sugar mama. But every young man I dated took care of me, period. Right? And that's what they're doing, my girlfriends. They are taking care of the business with them. Latino men would spend that money too. Oh, yes, they will. I told you, 6 G's. Really, in 3.5 weeks, 6 G's. The phone I have, he bought it. Okay? I'm just saying. Damn, I wish that bastard wasn't married. God damn it. I'd have tore that ass up. Throw it out. Butterfly Kisses say, amen. Smart cookie, it used to piss my husband off when and freak on. Wait, she says, smart cookie, it used to piss my husband off and he freak on me, but I laugh about it now. I love Latino men. Both of my daughters are married, engaged to different rights. Man, I love me some Latinos, honey. Oh gosh. Browski Beauty said, when I tell people I have a 35-year-old daughter and a 29-year-old son with no grandchildren, they are shocked. Yes, they would be because you are beautiful. Very beautiful. All of y'all are beautiful. All my teasers are beautiful women. Every one of them. Sure is. The only bad thing about them is they love too hard. I know. Them some psycho bastards. And they bug up boys. You right about that, Cookie. You're a smart little cookie, I'm telling you. They love too hard. They look too hard. But they will take care of your ass. And I liked him. He had the most beautiful eyes. Yeah, please. For Christmas, he gave me what was it? $2,200. I said, oh, it's time. We just get you something now, boy. Oh, yeah, it's time for you to go and get it. Yeah. And I really liked him. And then next thing you know, I get a goddamn phone call. I was mad as hell. And he kept trying to call. I said, look, you married. I don't want nobody messing with my husband. So I choose not to mess with anyone else's husband. You get it? Then see, women of color age well. Yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Oh, yes, we do. Women of color, we age well. But the Latino, I mean, that man that man never gave me a $20 bill. He always gave me hundreds and fifties. I would not lie. You know, I gotta have my lipstick. I'm just sick. Girl, when I had to let him go, I was sick. Oh my God. I was sick. But I knew nothing was not gonna come good out of that. I already knew it wasn't gonna work. Because here I am, I want my husband. You understand? And if you already married, you can't be my husband. You know what I'm saying? You can't be my husband. Let's see. The only bad thing about them is that they know this right. Let me scoot down some. Michelle says, I have a 39-year-old son, 38-year-old daughter, 32-year-old daughter, 19-year-old son, and my baby's a 14-year-old girl. Yes, get out. Yes. You look really hold on. Let me mute this for a second here. Hey. Jesus Christ, that child there. Lord have mercy. He wants to be in the video with his mom all the time. Michelle, you don't look like you have a child, kids that old at all. Seriously. So when I was married, my husband cheated, and I never messed with anyone husband. It's all up to that man, honey. That's right. Smart Cookie, you are gorgeous and brilliant. Isn't she? Shit, everybody on this platform is built brilliant and gorgeous. Sure is. Brown Skin Breeder said, I always tell my students that when you're running the streets and men run through you while young, when you get to your 40s and 50s, you will be wore out and look old and haggard. Yeah, or stress can do it to you too. Tanya B said, sugar mama? Hell no. Got me fucked up. You sure got me messed up. Butterfly kisses, thanks, darling. Yes, you're very smart and intelligent. Cookie, I told you that. Nan T say, I saw something about these women on an old Oprah show that popped up about mistresses. Crazy. Basically, it doesn't work out. Always lies, homeworkers went crazy. Really? Red 2. Emery, I love this conversation so much, but I gotta go. Let everyone be blessed, loved, and highly favored of God. Good. Thank you so much for coming to see me again, Red. Please join my lives from here on. I miss you. I really do miss seeing you in my comments. So I'm happy that you're here. So thank you. And don't work too hard. And make sure you cover up and everything. You look, like I'm the nurse. Make sure you cover up everything, make sure you're good. And we love you, and we're glad you're on the front line. We appreciate your service. We really do. Bye-bye, Miss Red. Oh, and Michelle, you are gorgeous as well. I never guessed you had children at age 9, right? Kids, you look good. Girl, look good. Nancy, true and brown skin beauty. The way you live your life will show up on your face. Woo, child, I'm back. Baby, we forgot you was gone, mama. Ain't no future in loving a man. Ain't no future in loving a married man. You sure right about that. Woo, child, put up the Cash App information and everything in case somebody wants to donate. And then it's going to the bottom, right? She said, I need to change my bed clothes, but I don't want to leave. Baby, don't leave, Red. Are you at home, Miss Red, or are you working right now? Because if you're at home, you just get in your bed and lay down and watch us. Lay down and watch us. Lady T at Red too. I know Lady T's supposed to be writing the paper. Thanks, beautiful butterfly. Yeah, Michelle, you look good, girl. Real good. I mean, 39, all that shit. Your kid's older than my kid. Oh, he is such a cutie pie. Oh, my baby, he's so damn bad. Yeah, sit down. Red 2, good night. Good night, Red 2. This little, what you say? This little how my hubby was messing with me. I think your husband's like my father. This little how my hubby was messing with me, telling me. I think your husband like my father. Who that? I told her she best get some help. Okay? Now we're talking. Guys, Smart Cookie says, Michelle, she says, Michelle McCallum, honey, so you get pregnant from holding hands? So you get pregnant from holding hands? That good is something else. Nancy says, Smart Cookie, yep, Barbara and Shirley were stupid, weren't they? Dumbest song. Michelle McCallum, she laughing. Michelle McCallum, she said, Fats Cookie. Smart Cookie is smart. Then T says, yes, indeed. Just some idiots to brag about. I'm sorry. Just some idiots to brag about paying all a man bills like that. Yes, I'm not that bitch. Oh, no. No, 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 no. Oh. Further murder. Right? Further murder. That's right. Shit. This was a great conversation today. It really was. It was a great conversation. I'm thankful. If anyone new is in the chat and you like the lives or you like the information that we're presenting today, hopefully you'll sub. If not, go through my channel log list and look at my other videos. I have some comical stuff in there, have serious stuff in there. But I think this is the place to be because we're grown. This is a grown folk city. Like grown folk city say grown folk city place, for grown folks. She said, that's good. And T said, yes, indeed. You talk like me. We really do talk like. Oh, this is Smart Cookie. Eddie, yes, indeed. Just some idiots to bring about paying all the bills. We said that one for the murder. Okay, no more comments. I made caught up with all the comments. Ladies, we've been on this live for 3 hours and 40 minutes. We need our asses whooped. Like we don't have nothing to do. We act like we just ain't got nothing to do. Well, I'm not working right now. That's part of why. But I said I had a great time on this live. I really did. I had a wonderful time on this live. A wonderful time on this live. I really did. And you saw, just to do a recapitulate, time flies when you have fun, right? I love your live, Marie. Thank you so much, Michelle. Please hit the like button, everyone. Please hit the like button. Please hit the like button so we can get in that algorithm. And then what it does is it comes up private first, and then I have to public it. Put it on public once I put in the thumbnail and all that stuff, then I public it, which I will do as soon as I'm off the computer. As soon as we're off the live here. But if you look in the top right corner of my screen, you see that little glass? It says Queen of Everything. I love that damn glass. And I wanted it to be bigger than that. Maybe somebody can show me how to do it, make it bigger. But that guy says Queen, that teacup says Queen of Everything. Girl, you know that'll make some folks mad. Hello. Look, I'm the Queen of Everything, honey. Look, you're just a little girl. I picked that up from the New Orleans. That's right. Me too. That's right. Yes, indeed. Hell yeah. Smart Cookie, have you tried the blue runner beans they brought here? Bitch is good as hell. You need to drop the link and let us join you next time. Absolutely. Absolutely. See, you weren't here when I asked earlier if somebody wanted to drop the link. You weren't here earlier. Butterfly kisses. I'm sorry, butterfly kisses. Marie. I'm trying to catch you, butterfly. Marie, you and all these beautiful women in the chat made my entire day. I thank y'all tremendously. I thank you. Please join all the lives. Please come to the lives. You're very welcome. Me too, Smart Cookie. Try the blue runner beans, guys. If you don't want to cook red beans and rice, stand over the stove and watch those beans cook. Try blue runner beans in the can from New Orleans. I promise you, you will never make red beans again from scratch because I don't do it anymore. Oh no, they are delicious. They come out the can thick. You put a little water in, mix. What I do is I cut some sausages up and fry them, and I put them in, and then I put the beans, put them in the beans, put a little water in there, loosen the beans up. Sure. Make you a pan of cornbread and rice. Good evening. Or you can put some smoking meat in there, act like you've been cooking them all day for your man. Make him think you cooked. He'd be like, "Bam, need some good beans, babe." Shit, you don't know how to do it. We try to say thanks for being here. We love y'all. Let's go get that here. We love y'all. Like and subscribe. Smart Cookie, you need to drop the link. Yes, absolutely. I will have no problem doing that. But if I could say, I'm so glad, thankful for our child of God, a grown, respectful, kind man. He gives me hope. Love, he is. He's the one. Tanya V, Wu Child, that picture. I know Wu Child be having some funny stuff. Lord have mercy, Smart Cookie. Now, I never tried to... What is it? Hold on. Here it is. Now, I never tried those beans, but I did that one of them tricked me into marriage. I heard that. Oh, no, I'm sorry. Boy, those beans are good. I'm serious. They're called Blue Runners in a can. They are delicious. I'm serious. They will make you hurt yourself. I'm serious. You would never have to cook another bean, ever. Another red bean. What's the beans called again? Blue, like the color blue. And like you running, Blue Runners. Cut you up some sausages. If you like Eddie sausages, cut you some thick sausage. If you don't want to put no meat in there, especially if you have kids. If you don't feel like cooking any meat, just cut the sausage kind of thick so they can have meat. You get it? Fry the sausage, okay? Then you dump them damn beans. Or you can drain the grease off the sausage, of course. You dump them beans in there and put a little water in there to rinse, loose however loose you want them. Shit, sometimes I put 3 or 4 cans in there. I'm telling you, them kids tear them motherfuckers up every time. You hear me? All you have to do is make a pot of rice and use some sweet cornbread. Good to go, girl. You get back on your couch and chill. Yeah. I don't cook red beans no more. No. Now I cook with those white butter beans from scratch. But if I could say I have but stayed in the bushes. And Marie, no more bushes for me. I'm so glad. I am so thankful. I'm so thankful. No more bushes. Blue runner beans. That's it, Smart Cookie. The bitches are, I will not lie. And don't add no seasoning, nothing. Because the motherfuckers are good just like that. You hear me? Shit. I think I'm going there to cook some right now. How about that? Them bitches good. I'm serious. I would not. Because see, what happened was, at Smart Cookie, I'm going to go back to your comment. You said you got it from the girls from Louisiana. Who was that? I can't remember who it was. I thought it was you, Smart Cookie. Yes. And I seen them in the store with a basket full of those blue runner beans, right? And I'm like, yeah, from New Orleans. I thought y'all know how to cook beans. They said, we do, but baby, these are good, yeah. They had a basket full of it, shopping basket full of them. I was like, fuck this, I'm going to try these beans in these New Orleans. Them bitches were so good. Everybody I turn them on to, don't cook red beans no more. Nobody. With y'all, Marie, you making me hungry. And I just say, try blue runner beans with rice and sweet cornbread, baby. Cut up the sausage, fry them, put them together. With y'all, Butterfly Kids, we're so happy you came out to join us. Yes, we are. Very happy. Very happy. They sounded, oh, they don't sound, baby. Them bitches is delicious. They are delicious. Look, got me talking these buns. They is delicious. They are very delicious. They are. Especially with sausage and cornbread and rice. Shit. And you got them kids too, butterfly kids and shit. They'll dog that shit out. Small cookie, lying ass heifers. Yeah, I got them bitches. They love them blue runners. They had a basket full of them. I was like, wow. I said, I thought y'all knew how to cook. Y'all from Louisiana, you know. Shit. I tasted them beans. I said, oh, it's over now. It's over now. Baby, I'll be happy when I be cooking them. Cut them sauce up, put them in the pan, fry them, in the pot, fry them, drain that grease, throw them beans in there. Put a little bottle of water in there and just stir them until you get them loose like you want to. You can make them loose like just a regular pot of red, bitch. Oh, wee. They good. They are very good. I'm serious. Rice and sweet cornbread, yeah. Them kids be like this. Every time I cook them, out of there. Out of there. And they love beans. They love beans. They love before I even started cooking the blue runners. I'd be like, most kids, I'd be like, what y'all want to eat today? Most kids will say pizza or tacos. No, my kids be like, beans and rice. Beans and rice. They love beans and rice. Now I got turned on to them blue runners. They love them too. So I'm so thankful they love them. They tear them bitches up. I cook them all the damn time. All the time. So remember, guys, the name of the beans are blue runners. And to recapitulate, we were trying to find our soulmates, y'all. We're trying to see how we can find our soulmates. Oh, yes. Yes, your son and your daughter. If you got a daughter, they would love it. They would tear it up. And your man, too. Everybody with their man. If you don't know how to cook red beans and rice, that's the secret. Put them blue runners in that motherfucking pot and put that water in there on his ass. And put a piece of smoked meat in there like you cook with smoked meat. A couple pieces of smoked meat in there. Motherfucking thing, you cook them all day, honey. Them bitches good. Don't put no season in them. Do not. Because they already seasoned. They good. I'm telling you. You can fry it out with some onions and shit if you're trying to fry for your man. Fry it out, put a couple of onions on them, but you want to fry that with the sausage. Remember that. Yeah. So, in this live, shit, we've been on here almost 4 hours. We appreciate y'all joining us for this live. We really do. We're not sure how many people showed up for the live, but we pray that our views go up. Please share the video if you can. If you have a channel, share the video for us. And once I get to my subscriber count, I'll share your videos as well. Please like the video, please. A lot of folks, they watch, but they don't like the video. Like the video, please. What else? Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Support the channel if you can support the channel. All the information's there. And Wu Child has all the other information up here somewhere. I'm sorry. Wu Child, you still here? She's the best. I love her. Wu Child, if you can post up just the Cash App stuff, just in case anyone wants to. We're not forcing anyone to do anything, But, this is just if you want to support the channel. I love me some beans. Me too, Michelle. Love me some beans, girl, right? Girl, maybe you want to go in and piss me something right now. Right now. Okay, so I think Wu Child had to step out because she can mod at 2 channels. So I'm going to, oh Lord, what is that? I'm going to just come here for a second. Stand by. I thank all of y'all for coming. I'm so serious. Gosh. I didn't realize there's going to be this many people here. And yes, all the women here on my channel are beautiful. All of them. All of them. It's just we need to get some men over here now. Because, like 90-some% of my viewers are women. So we need to get some guys to come on over here because this is a unisex channel. We have child of God, but we need some more guys over here to leave their comments sometime, just be able to kind of balance it out. Stand by here. Try to balance it out. Yeah, I be trying. I did my own little banner with my new. Oh, please, please, please go and watch that video from yesterday. I'm not sure if y'all seen that video from yesterday. It's called The Read. Watch that video. Because sometimes you get tired, Sometimes you get tired of folks. So I had to do a what? Read. Okay? I had to let them know. Leave me the fuck alone. Excuse my French. Leave me alone. Because I'm a woman just like you are. And I'm a sister. Are you supposed to be my sister? Period. You're supposed to be my sister. And you're talking about us like dogs and stuff. And it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. It doesn't make any sense. So, let's just support each other. And if anyone has a channel and would like for me to subscribe to the channel, please put it in the comments. Please put it in the comments, okay? So I can go over and subscribe to your channel. Because I love supporting people that support me. I love it. I just love it. So we're going to go ahead and step on out to church. And I don't know why I can't find you Charles thingy. But is this it? Nope. With y'all. I had a wonderful time on this set. On this live. This live was really long, and it was worth the long. It was worth it because we talked about some good stuff on here. It's not like we're just on here BSing around. We were really talking about some serious stuff, Okay, I think it's this one. Is it? Maybe I just can't tell you. I can't tell you. I can't tell you. All I can tell you is this it. Let me see. Okay, so not sure what's going on here, but if you care to support the channel, the Nathaniel Javati right here it's on the banner here is the Cash App, and then here in the chat is the where she put it. iHoyle 39. That's an L. Excuse me. L. And I said it to Wuchop earlier, guys. Just in case, okay? So you have this is going to be. I'm just trying to get the PayPal information for you, in case, because we have folks that's out of the country, and sometimes they want to support the channel and they can't because of PayPal. I mean, because they can't do Cash App. Oh, my phone's upside down. No, it isn't. I'll tell you, this phone's a trip. They don't make phones and stuff like that anymore like they used to. Okay. Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Okay. Had no idea. Okay. Okay, so yeah, iHeart 30. Okay, so this is at gmail.com. Sorry, guys. Delete. I need my ergonomical keyboard. I cannot do this damn. That's an L Hoyle 39 at Gmail. That's dash. And this is the PayPal. You don't know how to do this shit. I don't know what a little bit at, but she probably gone pay. We've been on here quite a while. Then she said, I saw Miss Marie. I saw Miss Marie had to say, oh, okay. I'm way up there. I'm sorry. Thank y'all so much for stepping in. And at the end here, the Cash App is on here, and then the PayPal is down here. That's if you decide to support. Otherwise, y'all, we need to get the heck off of this thing on live, huh? And get back to real life. Mr. Lynn T, write your paper. Someone else has something to do. I cannot remember. But remember the picture I showed at the beginning of where the girl was beat down by the guy dating. So be careful who you're starting out dating. Be careful. Get your little sister, like I said. And we can talk more about this. Maybe we need to do a part 2 to this. Maybe we need to do a part 2 to this. So we'll see on part 2 what I can bring up. But this was a great live, and I thank everyone for coming in. I hope we have a lot of views. Content creators who I'm not subscribed to, please put your channel in my comments, in the regular comments, and I'll go in and subscribe to your channels. And what else? Oh, content creators, please share the video as well if you can. Otherwise, y'all ready to go? Y'all ready? I'm going to start playing. I always play the brand music. I like it, my intro, but I'm going to get one that's going to be an outro. That's what they call it. Okay? I love y'all so much. And I always play this until everybody get out the live. So love y'all so much. And I will see y'all next time, teasers. Peace out.